In the muck more. Can you pass it to me? I don't want to spill it everywhere doing it that way.
But there you go.
What?
This changes everything. No,
So it turns out I have a book miniature, but not a raid miniature. Oh, by the way, we are currently streaming.
Oh!
Just so you know.
Oh!
I can't start without the tea.
BBC News is
That's
really
not right.
It's not right.
Oh, hand that to you. It weighs a ton.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I spilled so much boiling water on my hands getting that.
Oh no.
So are we going to do the intro?
Okay, you ready for my intro?
Come on.
Absolutely.
Hey everybody! Oh fuck!
We're doing this till it happens.
It's the Friday.
We're doing this till it happens.
That's perfect.
It's the Friday throws me off. So okay. Hey fuck!
Hey, every fuck!
So okay.
Right.
Take 3.
Right. Okay.
Well, this is really slow. Hey everybody, it's Friday DnD. No, it's not.
Do you want us to just make wailing in the background?
It's Friday D&D. Right. So it's Friday D&D.
Right. Okay. Good.
With Duke,
Good stuff.
Neri, Lorelei, and Wellaby.
Going strong.
And a special mention to another guy, Johan the blacksmith, had to fly.
Who's that?
He'll be back next week. Okay, hi.
Yay!
Just never make eye contact with the camera. Not once. There you go.
That's part of what was throwing me off, I think.
You just give it a manic look.
Just for that, there is your little buddy.
Yay! Oh, do I also have my
Yes.
me? Did David give you my me?
Oh yeah, I accidentally primed it. So
Accidentally primed it?
Oh, I hate when that. I hate when that happens.
Oh, that's not me. That's
I accidentally
me.
primed you then.
It's fine.
In that
Thanks.
case,
Actually.
I mean, I'll paint the rest of them as well. He was in the queue of things to paint when he probably shouldn't have been. And so.
Do you want to paint him?
Sure, can do.
Excellent.
I
could just do
very red.
Like, he's got a walking stick, and if I could just turn that into a lance, I'd be happy with this miniature forever.
it's like you're glowing.
Yeah.
Goodness.
God, I got hurt last time. Did we rest?
I don't
No,
know.
not again. We rested and then we got beaten
Well,
the shit out
Someone is
of.
now stream. Oh, that's us.
Oh my god.
You're very good at this.
I'm not much of a presenter. What's this?
Do you present lectures at the university?
I demonstrate, I do briefings to the undergrads in
But
labs.
he doesn't rap D&D.
Do you have a list of my children's names?
Fair.
Yes, I do have a list of
I
your children's
don't.
names.
Ooh, I have a list of
Your children's
That is-
names are
That is music.
Enrique,
Right, this is gonna. Remember, I wrote
Dan,
Dan
Dom,
and Dom. Yeah, no,
Mon,
and Mon.
Calamari,
Oh, of course, yeah, I remember.
Rebecca,
Yeah, that.
and Vast.
Why did I say fast?
And your wife is Matilda, spelled
I
with
remember.
7 Y's.
Yeah.
I have Carlos down.
Oh, Carlos is the one I missed.
Now the 7 Ys was a joke.
You've got Carlos as well.
Carlos as well. I missed Carlos.
Carlos was probably first. He is my firstborn son. That is the order they were born in. Carlos, Enrique, Dan, Dom, Mon, Calamari, Rebecca, and Vast.
Rebecca's a stupid name.
Good
It
old
is.
Vast.
I think it was at that point you were calling me out for making them up on the spot.
Yeah, you looked at me.
Wow.
Rebecca.
Wow. That's exciting. Yeah, I like the half blue. That's great.
Just sort of halfway through changing.
Yeah.
Because it didn't have elf ears, so I figured that'd be good.
Yeah, that's great. I love them.
It turns out the whole time, Fairy Dragon was just in here. I just couldn't see it because it was tiny and underneath a phase spider.
Poor fairy dragon
I
underneath
hate it
the
when I'm
face
underneath
spider.
the face spider. The emergency detail.
7 Y's
Wait,
must be Welsh. There's no vowels in Welsh.
Ah, yeah.
Why is it like an honorary vowel, right?
I've had a lot of arguments about this. It's a really sore point.
Goodness, yeah. It's traumatic. We don't want to enrage the internet with why talk.
Why is a vowel, alright? It is.
Where did I put my hairband? We're streaming. Why don't we do? What are we doing? Let's do D&D.
Yeah,
We're looking for your hairband.
Sure.
It's
No.
fine. I'll find it secret. I'll find it quietly while Tim is
Tie your hair
introducing.
back.
Sure, sure.
You need something to tie your hair back with.
And my head is actually in shot today.
Oh, wow.
Completely. I
You're
know.
not,
right?
you're not headless today.
No, I'm not.
Nearly
so cool.
headless Tim.
There's actually like just a little bit above that's also fine.
Super cool.
But yeah.
I think you know how many dice
And
I
the
have.
camera's a lot more stable.
This
Good
poor
God.
small bag.
Oh.
I need that big dice bag.
Why ain't
So-
a vowel?
Well,
This is Luke. You are all fired. This Y isn't a vowel.
Oh, I stand by. There are no vowels, just letters.
wow, that's
You know?
deep.
He
Oh, I
doesn't
found
see
it.
vowels. He sees all letters.
Okay. Before that goes any further. So, having just escaped the room with the wraiths, the skeletons pile through into the next chamber.
Oh shit.
And you see in front of you, you're all quite out of breath. Some of you are rather more hurt than others. Arrows, like, piercing
Oh,
your
I'm
body.
fine.
I'm really hurt.
I'm not doing well.
You see immediately in front of you 2 large orbs on metal poles. They go up about
Shit, more.
3 foot. Behind that, 4 doors. And laid down on the floor in front of the 2 poles, you see Johan. He looks up, goes, "Oh fuck! Lorelei!
Hello.
Okay, so what the fuck is all this?
I don't know what you're doing here then.
The silver flame led me and Fenrir here, and you see like the little ferret sort of scampering. The weasel sort of scampering over his body.
Right.
We were led here by the silver flame, just got us all through all that crap, and then just dumps us here. I've no idea what's going on, and then someone casts
Well-
Charm Person, and I go stand in the corner for a fucking hour.
Well,
Who the
that-
fuck was that?
That sounds pretty implausible
I think-
to me. Are you sure you're not high?
Is this some kind of?
I think it was the
Have you got any alcohol?
what's her name?
Oh, no, I don't.
Johan is Alison's character.
Oh, right, yeah.
Smith, who immediately recognises Lorelei because they came in on
Yeah.
the cut.
Yeah, that makes
He
sense.
was in the rap.
He was.
He featured heavily in the rap.
He was in the pie eating contest.
Yep, I'm
And
with
also
you.
the rap.
Oh, you guys. Oh, you're still with Lorelei.
Oh,
Hello.
we have had a really
What the
weird time.
We rescued this prince.
Right, he's a little brat.
Oh, that
Take him
prick
home.
from the joust that slapped the shit out of you.
Now, we.
You hear that, Peter? You're a prick.
Now I've had some time to recover. I've remembered I must honour my prince. You must all be nice to him. He is a young lad, trying his best, and also your rightful ruler.
You
He
see a sort
is
of chest
foolish.
inflate a bit of this. The little lad. He's
a
basically
fool.
about as tall as you two.
You made trouble for us.
How old is he?
He's 14. He's a baby.
And
He's a
your
very short
rightful
14-year-old.
lord.
Yeah. Well, I'm
He'll grow.
We all danced for the skeleton. Giant skeleton. Very big.
giant skeleton. You danced with him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was
Well,
really
that's
weird.
weird.
I couldn't
It was
set
great.
fire to him. I did try.
He was a
Sure.
terrible dancer.
What's going on here?
Give me a perception check.
Oh, what?
I'll do
Yeah.
that too.
Sure.
Fuck no.
Hey, I
No.
can't
I rolled a
roll.
3 for an adjusted 2.
Okay, boys, are you
Sure.
ready?
I've got
No, that's not true.
18.
18.
20.
20.
Oh,
The two of you note there is sort of a bit more beard growth on Johan's face where normally he'd have shaved bits where sort of styling it. That has sort of like come out a bit. There is a slightly acrid smell from one corner.
Oh,
He's-
Johan.
He says he's been like you last saw him about a day and a half ago,
he's been trapped in here.
and
How
so
did
yeah.
you
it
make
seems-
your eyes glow like that?
Oh, I fucking didn't. It's this prick silver flame bastard.
Ah, I know him
Johan,
well.
you-
Prick silver flame bastard.
You're a very sweary man, Johan. Is it the gruff blacksmith exterior?
I've had no one to talk to for a day and a half. Or, well, 2 days? How long has it been? 3?
Probably about 2 or 3 days.
We
2 or
did
3.
sleep twice.
But one of the
They
sleeps,
just start staring
One of the
at
sleeps
it.
was in here.
one of the sleeps was when we were just having a break.
Look, we needed that break. I almost
We
died.
did very much need that break.
Should we sleep again?
Oh, I think it's time.
I'm really
No.
tired.
I want to get through this fucking room and kick whose
No.
ever fucking arse that
No.
was.
Well, you're going to have to wait about an hour at the very least.
I'm gonna put up the tiny hut and we can all rest.
I
No.
just don't feel sleepy. Honestly.
I'm really ill. Look, I'm bleeding everywhere.
Look,
I'm
here.
going to.
He just,
We can stop and spend hit dice.
hang on.
I don't know what that means.
I don't have any lay on.
Are
So
you
the
high as
yeah.
well?
Oh wait, I do because we slept all night.
It's more that I need.
Do you
didn't
need spells
sleep
back?
You slept before
Get
the
some
room with the
spell
wraiths and the
slots back,
skeletons.
can't
You can get some back with arcane recovery though.
But no, that's spell slots. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I
So
have
you got-
full.
I'm on half HP and I've got a load of spell slots missing.
Cool.
How many can you get back with arcane recovery?
Half your level.
Oh, so only 2 of them.
Johan
No, 3 because you
3.
added up.
waves a hand at you
Doesn't too bad.
and fucks up that roll.
What are you doing, Johan?
Eldritch Blast!
Now you get 60 spending dice from the pool. Shit. Restore number of hit points equal to the total. You get 4 hit points back.
Oh,
Yours.
thank you.
Please,
Oh,
but that's
Fuck
not.
it, hang on.
That's not our only problem. Okay, well actually no, Johan, use all your spells before we take this short rest.
He does it again. You get 7 this time.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I feel a lot better.
I'm going to
now.
lay on hands for 5 hit points.
Oh, look, I'm all
and
better
I'm going to
now.
lay on hands for 5
Oh,
hit
don't
points.
waste that. That's more than I've lost.
Yeah.
I have
Really?
my max hit
Really?
points is
Really?
17.
I think it's the
I was
dude that's
wrong.
not well.
17
Is that still going in effect?
Oh,
How
how-
long is
until
that?
you have a long rest.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Right.
So,
So
The
we're
max
having
hit
a long
points are
rest
down a
then.
lot.
Yes.
How injured is
Oh
Duke?
shit, yes.
Dude's maximum
What about
HP
that?
is down. I don't know what
So-
that means, but it
Oh,
sounds
right.
serious.
Also, in this second roll,
I'm
so
fine.
you have a look around. You've basically taken the room. There are 2 essentially like large, like globes about yay big, and they're very firmly attached to like metal poles on either side. And at the beyond these, you see 4 doors in the back wall. There is no marking on the doors. There's a. I'm going to sneeze. There's a small handle on each. I'm not going to sneeze. I am going to sneeze. I'm not gonna sneeze.
Coronavirus, cover your face.
Maybe.
This reminds me of the castle of Takeshi that I once passed through.
You ran at all 4 of them.
I ran at all the doors!
Only one of them let you through. Yes.
And it was the 4th one.
Craig Charles. Anyway.
I'm... Carry on.
what are the orbs? What are they about? What can I look at? What is going on?
Yeah.
Are
You
they
look at the
coloured?
orbs quite carefully. You give it one like it's only about 3 feet off the ground. It's
Okay.
about like there in front of you.
Okay.
You grab it and you sort of give it a push, give it a shake. It doesn't at all budge.
Can I climb the orb?
Yes.
Okay.
Would I recognise these orbs?
Roll me Arcana.
Yeah. Fuck, 10.
No.
D20's broken.
You climb on top of the orb. You can now reach the ceiling. It's just above your head.
Cool.
Mhm.
I'm gonna crouch on it and go. I don't know what to do.
My prince!
Crouched on an orb.
Have you tried poking it?
The time has come for strong leadership. What must we do?
We should.
I think we should perhaps delegate leadership. Who would you like to be in charge?
Also, the mark of a true leader is knowing when and whom to put in charge.
I think we should put Derry in charge.
Okay. That's a good idea. Put the tiny person on the badger in charge.
He's not seen my... Oh, he has seen my badger. We jousted.
Out of all of you, Neri is the one complimenting him the most. So, yeah.
I'm going to cast guidance on
He is only.
Oh, I would like to use that guidance to make a decision. That's a 15, 16 with my wisdom. What is for the best?
The doors seem identical. You don't know they could be trapped. The large globes, they don't seem trapped in any way. Otherwise, they probably would have gone off when Doot climbed on top of one.
Not
Yeah.
trapped.
Sitting on
There's
the
a
wall.
small acrid smell from one corner.
I know what that
Is
is.
that the we?
I've been to jail before.
Johan, would you
oh,
like
you
me to
have
press the
another time.
digitation the piss out of your trousers?
I think it's mostly in the corner.
I didn't piss in my trousers. I used the bathroom corner. He pointed at it without looking.
That's just a corner, Johan.
I'm
Yes,
going
it
to go
is.
and press the digitation in the corner because it's a bit stinky in here.
Fine.
That's what I
It's just. You remember, like, the previous chamber had a link to the first chamber
Yes.
coming in.
Indeed.
Perhaps there are more links, if you can think back.
There's no letters on the doors, though, or anything.
No letters, no nothing.
They are identical, you say?
All identical.
Are they all on the same wall?
Yes, they're all on the back wall.
Can I see the map of that room?
The map of which rooms?
The odor room.
I
It
cast
was just a
detect
straight
magic.
line.
Yes, but I can't remember what order the letters were in. Oh, they were in
that's
right.
of odor. They were in
Yeah.
odor. Yeah, no, I said it out loud and then I realised.
Yeah.
But incorrectly spelled.
No, the odor in this room is definitely not of a mystical.
Yeah,
nature.
it's just I remember there were 4 boxes and 4 doors,
Yes.
but I don't know how that helps.
Mm.
I go and push the D door because D is for door.
You turn the handle.
Yeah.
Wait.
Too late.
Wait,
Too late. I'm in charge.
I back away from the orbs while he does
Oh,
that.
I'm still on the orb.
I cast detect magic.
Go. You open the door.
Yes.
In front of you, you just see grey.
Oh no, I'm colourblind!
Okay.
They all do that. The grey is just in front of. Sorry. The door. Opens towards you.
Ah.
Yep, my bad. Obviously. The door opens towards you. There is grey ending.
And Johan, you seem to have explored these doors. What?
I looked in on 4 of them. They're all exactly the same. And there's just grey behind them.
What kind of material is the grey made?
Oh no, it's like a fog. Only it's incredibly thick and just staying where it is. You can see it like sort of move slightly in like the surface of a liquid
It's like
way.
a Dark Souls boss door.
Perhaps you could try and dispel the
I've
magic.
never played the game, but sure.
Or maybe Johan could.
By the way, your whatchamacallit, you see, I'm going to have to actually check what school this is. I'm going to say evocation. No, enchantment probably. But, yeah, your sense of enchantment from
Detect
the
magic all the time.
globes. From the doors, you get a slight whiff of abjuration.
Oh.
From all 4 doors, equally.
What's from the globes?
Enchantment. So what happens when you walk into it, Johan?
I haven't tried.
Excellent! And Sonari walks in.
No, Cerneri.
Sonari walks in.
Fucking Cerneri.
Do not follow, I shall be back.
You
I
walk in
have
the
a
door.
bag that can summon little creatures.
Sonari's in charge and we're all going to learn why that's not a good idea.
Well, when you're done messing around, I'm going to try and misty step onto the other side of the door.
Ooh.
That feels like a good
Sounds
idea.
Okay.
dangerous.
So,
No, I think it's a good idea.
wait, sorry, do you Misty step the same door?
No, I'm going to take the next one over.
So
Wait
you went on the
for-
second door.
Yep.
You went on the third door or the first door?
One that we've not been through yet.
You've not been through any of them yet.
Right. I'll go. You on the first? I'll go second.
I'm on the second.
I'll go first
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. You stormed
Shield up.
through this door. Shield up.
It's more of a trot.
This is
And you come into
definitely
the
a good
door.
idea.
You come through the door. You look in front of you. There is a strange square room with 2 large globes on poles in front of you. At the far end of this room, there's about 5 people arguing amongst themselves. One of them suddenly blinks out of existence.
Ah! Now I'm thinking with portals.
As you misty step through, bamf, and all of a sudden you just stood next to him, and there's about 4 people on the other side of the room arguing amongst themselves, and a small weasel.
Ah, bugger.
2 small weasels now.
2 small weasels, correct? You have one as well. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Well,
I'm gonna need to buy more
Do
freaking weasel
I hear
images.
them come behind?
Johan.
Yes, you do. Well, he's clang, 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 clang.
Clang, clang,
So,
clang,
yeah.
clang.
Johan, can you try dispelling that magic?
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, that's a bit much. What's this?
A bit intense.
Extreme horror.
It's like we're
might
in
go with
trouble
that one.
here.
I'm pretty sure we've
I
got-
miss the combat jazz.
So this is this is more McCaney Manor.
Yeah. That was... Oh, I'm going to have to delete that one from the... Okay. No, go on. I'll have to delete that one in case it comes up again, because that was just a bad noise.
That was static noise.
Yeah, which I don't want.
No.
I've forgotten which one it was. Fuck.
No, I'm
I took it off the
kidding.
playlist and I've forgotten
Oh, no
which one it
battle
was
jazz
in the
hands.
folder.
Oh no.
So it's come up
Yeah.
next time I load the playlist.
Oh no.
Do we
Anyway.
open door 1 or have you only opened door 2?
You've gone.
you have to see where you're going
Door
for.
1.
Yeah.
Right,
And
okay.
you stormed through door 2.
Yeah.
I'm going to open all the other 3 doors then.
I'm going through door 3. Chung 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 chung.
You charge through the room,
It's
past
more,
all these guys,
again, it's more of
open
a
the door, charge through,
trot.
and you come through door 3, you come through the first room. You come through the entrance door again.
And 4, because we'd feel silly if it was just door 4. Chung 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 chung. Chung 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 chung.
Same thing happens.
Okay. Well, I might not be smart, but I am thorough.
Me and Duke are just stood in the middle.
I'm just sitting on my orb like...
Chung, 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 chung.
And then I turn around and I go back out the door. That door, that way.
You open the door and there is just like this yellow fog that starts drifting in. You try and push your hand on it and give me a constitution saving throw, please. With advantage because you're a halfling, is it?
It's a poison thing.
Has
for
it been...
stealth halfling.
we already used it.
Oh wait, no, yeah, it is poison. Sorry, yeah. So yeah.
I'll reroll once. 16.
Halflings.
21.
21. You managed to resist throwing it up violently.
I kind of want to.
The door is still open. Close the door.
Not for... No,
Don't
Okay.
let in the icky mist.
Is that too loud?
Is that from the
Is that
previous
some
room?
kind of Anne Summers product?
Yes. That was the yellow. You recognise the yellow cloud from the what? I didn't even catch it.
I didn't.
Right,
That is indeed, it is the yellow from the previous room.
guys, that's going to make you sick. Can we dispel magic, Johan?
This is how we've broken most of the traps.
I mean, I can try on what?
On that foggy thing, because that's going to make us ill.
What
You
the
look, no, the fog dissipates. He closes the door and the fog then fades.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, open one of the doors and then cast dispel magic on the fog.
Who's in there?
Fine.
Thank you.
He opens the door.
I'm going to be sitting down doing natural recovery while I wait.
Hang on. First of all, he opens the first door and
Oh,
Dispel magic.
Yeah.
the
Sorry
grey
to go.
sort of ripples and waves and then stops.
Well, that was useless, wasn't it? Thanks anyway.
Well, I can only do that once more.
Okay, don't try again.
Yeah. I'd quite like to save this to do something with damage in it for that prick that... Well, who the fuck was that?
Wasn't it Sister... What's her
Sister
name?
Tane, and
The
also
tiefling.
some sort
Who?
of
The
lich.
tiefling. I told you tieflings were no good. She was
There's a
sis-
tiefling?
Yeah, she was a sister in the Flamey Temple. She asked about you.
Silver Flame.
Yeah, she asked about you and I told her you were magic. And then she said your brother's dead. Oh, I mean, I'm sorry for your loss.
So
It's
There,
a shame
there.
delicate.
It's a shame that
handling.
There.
Alison isn't
Things.
here to respond to that.
But I think you knew that, didn't you? when you got the magic powers, you knew he died.
I'm going to go sit down for a bit.
I agree, we should all
No,
rest.
you're not in the bathroom corner!
No. He just kind of walks between the two drift globes and sits down.
Did you say drift globe?
Oh, sorry. I'm picturing them as drift globes. Yeah, there's like two large globes. Yeah.
Well, I've tried everything. What was in that first chamber?
It was
It was
a
a
big
sand
skeleton.
pit and a skeleton.
The first one, there was like
No,
this
yes,
statue with a dude. Then after that, there was this thing with 4 torches.
Yes.
Oh yeah, was there any... Sorry, dude.
It's okay. I don't. I have very weird notes. Just pieces of paper everywhere. But somewhere there were words, weren't there?
I like
That we had at one point.
I didn't see
Seekers,
those.
preserve, perish in light, in
yeah.
darkness.
Secrets
Seekers
prevail in
prevail in
darkness.
darkness.
So I want to hold the handle of each one and say, Seekers, prevail in darkness. And then open the last door.
I
You
think
see this sort of grey...
we need to turn the lights
We
off.
do need to turn the lights off.
What's
Right,
the light
Dude,
source?
you're a genius!
The globes.
And 2 globes on like
Right,
big lampposts, but
I
like
pull out my
stunted.
longsword.
I'm going to sheathe my sword and pull out a shovel.
Double-handed
I
longsword.
pull out
This is how
my
swords get broken!
Twat it.
I hit you on with a shovel.
I mean,
How high up is it?
Like 3 feet.
You hit them. There's a resounding clang.
You can't just drop a bomb like that. Lorelai's not very smart.
There's a resounding clang as you hit them with the shovel and the sword.
Ow.
That's how you blunt
Yeah.
swords!
You have this sort of like ringing in your fingers and like.
Oh dear.
I'm going to put my blanket over one of them.
Johan watches you do this and takes off his cloak and flings it over the other. The room descends into darkness.
I'm going to switch my shovel back for a sword real quick.
And the third door lights up.
Excellent!
Right, I'm going.
Wait. Shield up, me first.
Hang on.
I can't see.
Have you got that thing where like... How am I going to get my cloak back?
Oh, he's got 50 foot of rope! Tie it on!
I do!
Can
Sure.
you get my blanket as well?
Yes, has anyone else got any more rope?
I have 20 foot of rope.
Okay, so what we do is I'll tie the 50 foot of rope to Johann's cloak, and then off in a spur-like fashion, we shall tie the second rope over to Duke's blanket. Are we all ready?
I think this is a great idea. What could possibly go wrong?
I mean, I have some spare clothes.
I also don't know if this is going to work. Still.
You open the third door.
Someone else needs to get that rope thing, because I'm going through shield first.
The smoke,
Alright.
the sort of smoky water appearance
I
affects
know a song
fog
about
stuff.
smoke on water.
Fire
Yes.
in the sky.
Is white. It's sort of glowing brightly
Ah, that means it's
instead
good.
of grey.
Good.
Who goes
Chung,
through?
chung, 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 chung.
Now he goes through. Who else is going?
I'm going after.
Cool. Johan grabs the rope and the cloak and says, "You ready?
Alright, I go through.
Yep. Let's go!" And just drags it and steps backward with you. All four of you arrive in the next room. After a few moments, your blanket does drift through and you can collect it off the floor.
Hooray!
I
I
get
was
my
quite
rope
scared.
back.
That was
I do like
I
a
get my
happy
rope back.
ending. I mean, his brother died, but otherwise it was a happy ending.
So Neri, you see this first.
Oh dear.
Clang, clang,
You're
clang,
in a
clang, clang.
room with a strange, greasy light. It's
I attack it.
No, it's like it's yellow, all pervading. There's a large gem in the ceiling that is sort of glowing this strange colour.
Am I still got detect magic in use? Just where my hands are.
You do not,
Oh,
for a reason.
bugger.
Do I
Sorry,
think
what am I
that...
passing you?
My spell cards.
Spell cards. Oh, sure. Oh, these are yours.
Think so?
Okay, cool. Right.
Yeah.
So, in this room, in front of you, you can see a large stone box, on top of which is some sort of skeleton with a battle axe very clearly through it at the neck. There is a skull, and in front of that, sat cross-legged, is Sister Tane. She looks up at you and smiles.
Talk to the skeleton. You just
I think
you
we
talk
need-
with the dead.
Sister Tane.
Not there yet.
Oh, not you!
Hello. I'm free.
Have you
Do I
finished
believe
being Have you finished being charmed now? Yes.
You're free from all morality,
not-
maybe, you
no.
pig.
Do I
It-
believe her?
What did you roll? Insight.
I rolled a 19 on insight.
She seems oddly smiley, like she has like large teeth that protrude slightly, and she is smiling in a way you've not seen before. She always seemed rather dour.
I pull out my sword.
Absolutely.
I think the bitch has to die.
I think this is oddly reminiscent of a lynching.
I do not want to fight.
Ash.
What do you want?
I want to stay here.
For just here.
You see that, and you look at the crystal. There is sort of, it's a large, like a greasy yellow kind of colour. Apart from in the middle, there is a black dot, and this crystal has odd facets that seem to sort of like glint in odd ways and shift slightly.
Do I recognise this enchantment?
Roll Arcana.
I'm gonna go get that axe.
Yes, 23!
23. You recognise the enchantment. There is some sort of anti-magic field.
Oh, bugger.
Yes,
It's got an anti-magic field.
I think I will go get that axe.
Sure, you pick up. It's a battle axe.
Wait, so you said battle axe, but you did great axe. Is it a battle axe or is it a great axe?
It's a versatile axe.
Ah!
It'd be
the
1d8,
axe-
1d10.
Is the axe
Interesting.
magical?
Because I have no intrinsic benefit to using a sword.
Nice.
You don't know. Like you're in an anti-magic field. Okay,
Until further
I love
notice, I shall be
fields.
using the axe.
fair enough.
Did you hear about the farmer that got an award? He was outstanding in his field.
Oh. Is this the time?
I'm really happy for him.
Is Mr. Tane the only person in the room?
Apart from the skeleton,
But is it an animated skeleton or is it a...
you look at it. Give me an investigation.
Is it a skeleton or a skeleton?
Can it be perception?
No, it's investigation.
I heard that skeletons are animated skeletons, and skeletons are just.
And skeletons like puppets.
Well,
I'm giving
Pirate hat.
giving
12.
the axe a few swings.
You look at the skeleton. It looks. There's no like flesh to it. There is a emerald in one eyeball of the skull that is separated from the rest of the body.
Oh.
The body is missing like.
Oh, I've got an emerald!
It's missing like 3 toes and about 5 fingers off of like it's got like missing. Hang on, it's something like that basically. The hands, but yeah, it's also missing 3 toes.
So it's got a gem in its eye.
It's got a gem in one eye.
I cast
Right,
Divine
I open the
Sense.
box
Mhm.
and I go, put the gem in the other eye.
Oh!
And I
Wait.
And a finger! And a finger!
I got his finger. Have I got his finger?
There's a finger bone in the box.
That
Yeah,
seems-
there's a little finger bone.
Would you like me to give you the finger?
Hold on a minute. Just wait up one hot minute.
Absolutely!
No.
The wisdom character.
The wisdom crew.
I have some
Don't
wisdom.
you whip. I cast Divine Sense to see if I can detect undead.
Sir Neri is not undead.
Alright.
Can I?
Thank you, Sir Neri.
You cast it. Divine sense.
It's within 60 feet?
Yeah, nothing happens.
Oh, because we're in the anti-magic field.
Can I?
You'll find Sister Tane pipes up as she sees you. Like you start trying to do the words. She recognises this because obviously she's spent a lot of time around paladins. You'll find arcane, divine, and nature magic. Nothing works in this field. While I'm here, I'm free of my contract. It's just
Don't feel sorry for her, she's a monster.
She's
It's
right.
just pure racism.
I have done monstrous things.
See? She admits it.
I don't consider myself a monster, though my master certainly is.
Yes.
Are you gonna? How are you gonna live here? Is there soil that you can tend?
I don't know.
Do I see any mushrooms around?
Lorelei.
Yes.
No.
So 12 investigation for the body.
The last
Give me
time I
perception for
handed
the
another
room.
player a box, he
Fuck
died.
yeah.
Like,
Okay.
failed his saving rolls and died. We had a dead
What's up?
tabaxi in the party.
Sounds great.
8. It's a pretty bog standard stone room.
Okay.
Can I point out that the bad person wanted the thing?
What
Yeah,
thing?
let's not make an evil demon
The evil
thing
man
by putting the
wanted
eye.
Have the emerald, which
What would
suggests
you like
that
to do?
Maybe he took it out of his eye. Maybe he stole it from the skeleton rather than coming to restore it.
Well, no, because he did bring the box back here.
And that
I
was
can't cast
from.
spells.
Wasn't that from the church that we originally were from?
Did you steal it from the church?
Yes, you did.
Oh, okay.
Probably, maybe to put
That wasn't
So-
very
emerald in an eye.
So should I smash up the skeleton instead?
Maybe.
Excellent.
Wait,
I
let's
go
just
to
can we
work
just not
You
interrupt?
do this with the axe.
with the axe. Oh
You
yeah.
go in and there's dung, and there's sort of a strange glow goes across the skeleton,
Oh piss.
and
Not again.
you sort of it's quivering slightly, and then the vibrations settle down. It doesn't seem to work.
Interesting. Could
I
someone
think
else
we need
remove
to-
the emerald, perhaps?
We need to be careful.
I stick my fingers in the eye socket to try and get the other emerald.
Sure. As you touch the emerald, you will see Lorelei. Her head just drops.
Oh.
She's still stood up.
Right. I drop the axe and I'll try and drag Lorelei away.
As you try and touch her, there is a strange
Oh, shit.
glow around her now.
Yeah, chaos!
Uh-oh.
You
Shit, where's the box?
wake up
Oh.
in a bedroom of some sort.
My God, that must have been a wild night. I've had some really weird dreams.
As you do this, as you wake up, you see there's a man in the bed. He reminds you of the statue at the start of this. There was a statue in the original corridor, Widow's Peak, sort of going back. He looks older now. His hair is more grey. And he stands up from the bed. He sort of opens his eyes and sort of not stands up, sits up, that's the word, and then turns his feet over. Oh, wait a minute. He looks at you. And you guys hear this, oh, wait a minute, from Lorelei.
Uh-oh.
Her head still dropped. What? You're not evil.
I don't think so, no.
You hear Lorelei's side of the conversation as well.
Did we do the nasty? I can't work out how I got here. Must have been wasted.
Are you perhaps... So, did you touch the skeleton at the behest of some sort of evil thing?
I stuck my fingers in his eye socket.
Right.
I wanted to
There was
see
supposed to be some sort of... there was supposed to be some sort of speech. It's been so long. I just... hang on.
I'll get you off of there, Lorelei.
You're trying, and yeah, as you grab around her, there's this odd glow, and she seems not to be moving.
Shit!
Okay, Elf.
She is in terrible danger, oh my God.
Yes.
Who are you? You came here with 6 people?
I'll cut off her
Oh God, hang on a minute, I'm going to count. So it's me, then there's Druten, there's Werribee, and then there's Neri, and then there was Johan.
As you look down to try and count on your fingers, you have no hands, you have no arms.
Oh, not again.
You can't see your body as you look down.
Why don't I have a body?
This is because I'm just using your soul at the moment.
A badger's people, maybe there was 7.
The badger didn't come.
Maybe.
I rode a horse.
Well, this is awkward. I mean, I suppose I could just kill you.
No, don't do that.
Don't do what?
Don't kill me, it's not a good idea.
Would I still be hunting the house?
Why don't we just set everything
cut
on
off her
fire?
arm?
That always helps.
I've been alive for a very long time. I do not think it always helps.
How long have you been alive?
What year is it?
I don't know, but I'm 250 years old.
What year is it?
It's the year.
Come on, it's 2020.
Also, what is the date system in this world?
I wondered if you'd ask.
They don't like dates, they're more about the prunes. Really.
Oh.
Hang on, there might be.
I'll just go home.
I just need to check. There might
What's
be
the
official
prune
ones.
system in this world?
Dry them? you get big grapes and you dry them. Is that what are prunes? What are prunes?
Aren't they plums? Dried plums.
Yeah, I think they've grown plums.
So yeah, you get big grapes.
Also,
Or plums. as some
we'd
people call
probably
them.
be trying to do something while hearing her say, "Please don't kill me."
So Neri is
Alright.
currently
Don't
being
burn everything.
So Neri is being currently talked out of cutting off Lorelei's arm.
I think. Where is this crystal from us? Like, how high up?
It is the 7th day after the feast of Therenby,
It's a really long date.
or 7th Therenby, as it is called shorthand. The year 3523.
Okay. It's 3523.
Why is she saying the year?
Then, oh no, you're hearing both sides of the conversation.
Both?
From Lorelei. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we should just sit back and watch this unfold.
Yeah, what have you guys been doing?
For a while, I could only hear her side of the conversation. I don't really know why.
Fair enough. I did say.
I misunderstood. No, I
Yeah,
misunderstood.
okay. It's absolutely fine. I have been alive since before the mountains fell.
A mountain fell on my family.
This is the
She
worst.
does go on about that.
This
a
is the
lot,
worst
doesn't
person
she?
to be having this conversation with whatever entity this is.
Entirely possible, yeah.
All the best.
Right. Now, it's nice meeting you, but I gotta go, because I gotta take the prince home to his dad.
Right.
He's like this little boy, he's just interfering with shit he shouldn't be dealing with.
So you think I shouldn't take over your soul, emit a psychic scream, turn off the anti-magic field and just murder all your companions?
That's a really bad idea.
Probably.
I like my companions.
I have been working... for
One
the
of them
past-
rides a badger. Have you ever done that? I do like badgers.
I once exploded an entire den. I've been trying, though, for the past 1200 years
Weird flex, but okay.
to make up for my misdeeds and get into Mechanus instead of the 9 hells.
Right.
And I think probably killing them would be a bad
What would
idea.
happen if I put the other emerald in the other eye?
Pretty much this.
Right.
I've been my corpse, I should say, my body, my remains, have been set up as a trap.
Oh, and I fell for it.
Yes, you did.
That wasn't very smart.
No.
So far, I have taken 12 evil necromancers.
Have you seen Sister Tane?
No,
I could try and persuade
I
her to
haven't
touch
been
your
alive
eyeballs.
for the past, I don't think, couple centuries.
She's done awful things. She deserves to die.
That's nice.
It is nice. I like it when people get what they deserve.
So you have prejudices in your heart, do you?
No, they're fair. Tieflings are awful.
I'm giving Sister Tane a
Just
hug
such
at this
fucking
point.
problem.
Just making tea and comforting her.
And just some people are just like this. I'm so sorry. The rest of us are just not racist.
I thought I met a tiefling that was nice, and then she started trying to kill me.
Is this tiefling, by any chance, in a contract with
Yes.
a
And
wizard?
she said, "I'm free now," and she's just going to sit there and die anyway. So you may as well have her.
Oh, in the magic force field.
Yes.
Wouldn't it be easier to just release her from a contract?
What
Yeah.
would that achieve?
Yes, please.
Then presumably she would be free. And she could tell you about this wizard I was supposed to trap.
Right. You want us to trap a wizard for you?
No, they tend to come to me.
Right. I
The
don't
thing
know
is-
any wizards.
Pretty sure you are a wizard.
Yeah, and the guy looks quite... He's sort of seriously tempted to just rip your soul from your body at this point. He's weighing it up in his mind.
Maybe that's my kink.
He doesn't say that out loud.
Alright. Well, yeah, you see it. We got to do a deal, right?
Mhm.
If I want to go back out there to my friends, we need to strike
Strong word
a
at this
chord.
point.
Have a common goal. Do you know what I mean? The nobles call it diplomacy. I don't understand it personally, but it seems to be effective.
Do you have the capability to use teleportation circles?
I have Misty Step.
So that's a no.
Oh, do you know what?
How
If
the
you,
hell did you get down here?
well, it's a bit of a story. Have you got any tea? I'll tell you.
No, I don't.
You're not a very good host then, are you?
He pulls up. He sort of waves a hand and this small decanter comes over and just pours it out in a glass that comes from the other side.
I can't pick that up. I've got no hands.
I'm aware.
But it's alright. You can have
You're
some
not
tea.
even technically here.
I hear that a lot.
It doesn't appear to be tea. Some sort of alcohol.
Okay, so
What is going on?
tell me the thing that I need to do to go back out there and leave safely.
I tell you what, I will take 2 months from the end of your life and give you, let's say, half a year to refine and return to me the rest of my body parts, or I break out of this tomb and kill everyone.
What have you got missing? Because I got your finger.
I am
Do you want me to give you the finger?
currently just the skull. If you could reattach my skull to my body and then go find the remaining toes and fingers, I could perhaps pass on and be rid of you and this wretched life altogether. I think I have enough points to get into Mechanus
What
now.
if I accidentally go on another 6-month hallucinogenic bender?
Then I will break out of this place, forget what I'm supposed to be protecting, and murder everything I can see. And then maybe give it another few millennia to earn my way back into the celestial good graces. Would that help?
That clarifies a lot.
I'm tired.
Oh, darling, why don't you have a nap?
He has a long drink. The colour has gone out of this world ever since Carson said those damn words.
What words were they?
It's when the mountains fell. When the world turned against the mages.
When was that? No, wait, I should know this. I'm really good at history.
I really want to kill you now.
Alright, okay. I'll give you your finger back, and then I'll go find all the other 9 fingers, and then the what are the bones?
Well, he has 4. He
has
has 4
four
fingers.
It's a task.
He has 5 fingers. It was forgotten how it was, but yeah, he has 5 fingers, and he has 7 toes.
The
currently.
humerus, the fibula, the tibula. I'm sure that I can.
You don't
find
really
them.
need all your fingers or toes.
I'm not going to hear you. Yeah, he can hear you.
Maybe every single piece of you.
If I am to move on, my remains need to be intact.
Right. Okay. Are they like actually out there and not destroyed? Like what if, I don't know, your pelvis was dust or something?
Then I will come screaming out of this tomb and murder everything I can get my hands on.
Right.
I
Okay.
think this is a problem.
Are these
Well-
terms acceptable to you, Arcanist?
I mean, I don't see that I got a choice, have I? Well, except to die, and I don't want to do that yet.
I take 2.5 minutes from you. He waves his hand and pulls.
Oh, that tickles!
It feels like your nose hairs are singeing. That sort of like feeling as if like your brain is sort of squeezing a bit. And then you come to life. You blink and you take your hand away from the skeleton.
Don't touch the skeleton.
No, we got that.
Yep.
We heard literally everything you just said.
So, he's supposed to be protecting his something. We don't know what his name is. We know that
I didn't
just
get
that
his
you've
name.
just got
I'm not
into
very
a
good
contract.
at that. Let's call him Gavin.
What was the thing he said he was trying to get into?
Mechanus.
Mechanus.
What is that?
Roll me a religion check.
Religions.
As a cleric. Do you have the proficiency on this one?
Yes, I do.
Good.
I got this.
If one does not, should one act as if one does not know what that is?
Yes.
17.
17. Mechanus is one of the outer planes. Is the plane of order. It's not really. There are 12 outer planes. 12? Sure, let's go 12.
Sounds right.
16. Anyway, there's a bunch of them. Mechanus is neutral and on the side of order. There are chaotic ones, there are lawful ones, there are evil. Sorry, there are chaotic ones, there are lawful ones, there are good ones, there are evil ones.
So, I think finding the body parts is a good place for me to start because I might find my son along the way. Now, you don't have to come with me, but just saying, it would be nice.
Well, now I feel obligated because, I just heard this thing be like, ooh, if I don't get my body parts in 6 months, then I'm going to go and have a tantrum all over everybody's lives.
He did want to kill you lot as well.
Exactly.
I think this is a...
Clang, 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 clang. Eyeball.
Okay.
Ah!
It's just
Someone else is going to lose parts of their life.
I just went to fucking sleep.
I'm sorry, good sir. Sonary of Brush, how do you do?
The Dread Priest Kelvane. A pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Now.
Sonary of
Brush.
Brush.
'Tis but a small holding, but my father knighted me there, so...
Some sort of halfling
Yes.
Good with a sword.
Really, it's not especially swords, just any melee weapon.
Very well. Halfling of Brush. What is it you want?
I heard, good sir, good powerful sir, that you had the power to free this tiefling from her contract.
Well, it's obvious, isn't it?
No.
Demonic contracts, generally their term is upon the death of one of the participants in said contract. So kill her, take her out of the anti-magic cone, have yourself a priest capable of the revivification and a diamond the size of a knuckle, and you have yourself a freed tiefling.
Oh, see, I thought, I apologize, I had assumed that it was your great and terrible power that you were saying could free her from this. Never mind.
I could not be bothered.
I would have given you many months, possibly years, for this, but...
I mean, I could just take them.
You could, but you seem like a fair chap. You were very fair with Lorelei, so I thought I'd come...
the title The Dread
Give it a go.
Priest without... Frankly, I wanted rid of your damn Arcanist.
So then you should, surely, if you just wanted rid of her, you should have just killed her. So there is a soft spot in you, and I like it.
I am trying to balance cosmic scales,
Exactly.
for which I have done many wrongs, and intend to do many more if I do not get to depart this material plane.
And we will be along in a jiffy to do that. But I think, as you've seen, Lorelei, not terribly competent on her own, she'll need quite a lot of help. I will both give you some more of my life and go along and help Lorelei with this, if you could be bothered to free this tiefling lady.
I cannot free someone from a demonic contract.
Oh, so it is a case of power. I am surprised.
Asmodeus himself probably could. Give me a quick religion check.
No, 16!
16! Yeah, you don't know who that is.
Oh, but he's the biggest one.
Yeah, his name is not necessarily bandied about, like, on a day-to-day basis. Asmodeus himself could. He is basically the arbiter in them. Anyone else, you have to fulfill some form of the contract. Do you have a copy of the contract?
I do not have a copy of the contract.
Then standard is if one of the parties dies, then they are free of the contract. If probably the Arcanist... Sorry. The Arcanist, as part of the contract, maliciously harms the tiefling, that might also do it.
Oh,
The
bugger.
quickest way would be to slit her throat,
Yes.
drag her out of the anti-magic field, revivify
More than
her.
that
I
order.
don't
Done.
think we can revivify. Oh, you can revivify?
Only if I have the diamond.
Johan, perhaps...
I have a diamond.
Is this why I'm fucking here then?
You're supposed to murder someone.
Because he holds up this diamond. It's about the right size.
I don't know this.
You don't have a diamond.
I got this. Oh, it's.
That's an
it's
emerald, I believe.
Oh, what's the difference?
It's an emerald.
Colour, mostly.
And chemical composition. And worth as spell components.
I should know this. I'm a very accomplished
Probably,
wizard.
yes. Don't you have a 50 gold coin diamond that's for chromatic ore?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a tiny little thing.
Yeah, you can't have that.
No. So yeah, Johan, so is this the only fucking reason I'm here? Is this why I've been stuck in a chamber for however the fuck long?
I suppose so, Johan.
Just to be...
It's gonna be okay though. I think you're gonna help someone.
I better get this fucking replaced. Swear to God, I'm gonna go get very drunk the instant I get the fuck out of here.
Can I come with you?
Do you
Fine.
Do you have Revivify? Johan?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
And I have one spell left. Ha!
Good thing you didn't dispel magic.
Twice, yes. Do you want to do the thing?
I can't. I don't have a bed. We'd have to sleep.
Shit. Then it's on me.
Yep.
Fine. Sorry, you don't hear any of that.
No, I don't. But I'm very excited about it.
We're gonna have to do a bit of murdering, I guess.
There's a moment.
Temporary murdering.
I
Kelthane
volunteer
sort
as
of-
tribute.
Looks a bit distant for a moment. I think your friends have a solution. I've been using your ears.
Oh, why can't I use them at the same time? Never mind.
Because your soul is here. And your body is entirely in my power. Yes, I'd like the emerald back. Yes, I'd like my finger back. Get the rest. Or
world domination.
Zadok
the Dread Priest comes out again.
I'd just like to blow off some steam. I have been a good boy for very, very long. As far as I can tell it, they've let Arcanists just wander freely around again. So my work here is probably done. I don't have to protect this anymore. I'd like to leave this plane.
What is this?
You don't even know that.
No, not at all.
Ha!
We largely stumbled this way.
Let me
Also,
put
is
this-
there another exit from here?
Yes, there's a secret exit in the north wall.
Sweet!
That's the one on the opposite from the door you came in. This used to
we
be
had got a bit turned around.
This used to be an excellent workshop. Right.
And
Yes.
within it you are guarding? Don't know why I'm doing that. I'm not holding my weapons in here.
Let me put it this way. I'm incredibly evil, I'm incredibly power hungry, or I was. I don't give a fuck anymore, really. And even I don't go this way, because it is specifically designed to destroy those of a magical persuasion.
Oh.
So Archmage Bane, basically.
No, but you don't know that.
I mean,
Also.
I'm Wellerby. I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah. But also, there was no happy fun ball.
Yeah.
A kill switch for all wizards.
No, just, I don't know, some sort of... Do you want me to go and
Yeah,
have it?
can you do that?
Hang on, hang on.
We'll crack it too. Thank you.
Ew.
I would have one gummy
Yeah.
bear.
I will use one as a pointing stick. Basically, I'm sat here guarding it, and I don't dare fucking use it, because I know what it would do to me. You don't want that. I'm going to take a month off of you, just... because I can, frankly.
Percentage-wise, that's a lot more than you took from Lorelei.
Taxes.
And the bedroom fades. When you saw around, there was sort of
So
those...
now he immediately dies.
And you come back, and there's this like strange, burning pain, like a bad headache that slowly fades.
Oh, bollocks to that.
Wallaby,
Yes.
don't touch them.
I'm
please.
not going to.
That
I-
was really reckless. You shouldn't just touch strange things like
I have
that.
17
I wasn't
wisdom.
just. I allowed you to be the guinea pig
Yay.
first, and then I went in with a purpose. Madam Tane,
Yes.
would you mind being briefly dead?
Can we find the exit first? I don't want to be dead inside an anti-magic field.
Good plan.
Didn't he say that you had to be dead inside the anti-magic field?
Revivify has to be done within a minute.
Yeah, we'll get the door open.
Right.
Yes.
Mm.
Let's do that first. And
Secret
please sheathe
door.
your weapon, sir.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to do the killing. I'm going to be the one carrying you out of the anti-magic field. I'm very strong.
I'll
Can
carry
it
her.
be a bladed weapon? I don't want to be bludgeoned to death.
I hand you a dagger. There you go,
I think
Eloise.
let's find
In
this.
fact, just pass it to me.
I'm gonna.
There you
see
go.
Oh,
if
hold
I
on,
can
we've not found the door.
I'm gonna look at
Yeah,
the north wall.
I'm not planning to do it now.
I want
sorry,
that
yeah.
Can
back.
I see anything that looks out of place?
Give me an investigation roll.
No, just from a distance. I'm gonna look at the north
You perceive
try and
perception roll?
see
I'm gonna
if
help-
there's anything out of
I'm
place.
going to help investigate.
It doesn't really matter. I got a 7.
Yeah, you perceive a wall.
It's
Yeah?
a wall.
I
Investigation.
got 24.
24. You find
I'm investigating as fuck.
Nice.
Nice.
Gumshoe.
there is slight scratches on 2 bricks, up and down, and the brick in between seems to slide slightly. And as you're going around, you find on the west wall, you find the same pattern. There's another brick that does it.
Right. You seen what I found?
Nope.
I show everyone else.
Yeah. I reckon we have to push them at the same time.
Right, I'll do this one. and you
I'll do
that
this one.
Do we have to do it in darkness, or is that part of the, the
guess-
situation over?
I mean, I don't know how we're going to achieve that with the anti-magic field up in the sky.
Yeah,
Oh,
by
yeah.
the way, you do note as well, when he talked about the teleportation circle, there is also a teleportation circle in the corner. I should have probably mentioned that. I realised I was
Do I
just
know how to
picturing
use it?
Do you have the spell teleportation circle?
Don't think so.
No.
Then no.
Kind of level.
You could copy it down though.
Yeah, if you
Actually,
know what, if
Wellery
you know
wouldn't
what
know
they
that.
are.
No. You probably know what teleportation circles are, even if you can't use them.
I've got magic circle.
Yeah, but not teleportation.
No.
Right. So you could take a brief sketch of the teleportation circle, although you note it is still in a magic field, so you have to find some way of disabling that before you could use it. But you could probably get here, but you then couldn't leave.
Oh, we know where the door is, though. That's
Okay,
fine.
I'll take a note of it then.
Sure, that's fine. You want to write that down, probably.
Wallaby, come and press this other button with me.
Who's pressing? Sorry, who's pressing which one?
Right.
I'm pressing the
So
north
right
wall
is the north
one.
one.
Sure.
West is the left, because north. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
North.
pressing whichever one's.
Oh,
area
wait,
is
no!
Wait, what?
So
Hold! I'll just press the north one. I'll just press the north one.
are you
Hold.
entirely certain this is what you're doing?
Fucking yes.
You press the north one in, and the north door opens up. There's
Yes.
sort of some of the wall just sort of pivots away, and there's a little track on the floor.
I was picturing them very much on either side of where the door was going to be, not on separate walls.
Oh no, yeah, very much on separate
Got it.
walls.
Oh,
yeah.
so that was a death one.
That was maybe a death one.
Right.
From what we know of this man, quite possibly a death one. Also possibly the way down to the big mage killing thing. Who knows? Let's not find out.
Alright.
So
Where does the... I walk through that door and try and cast guidance on myself once I'm through the door.
feel warmth spread through you. Feel slightly more certain of your actions. The spell works.
Okay, we need to get her here.
Is
You
there...
look around.
Like 1 foot.
I just
is-
wanted to check where the edge was.
If you
This
just...
is strange as well that instead of being like interlaced stone, the floor is just smooth stone. The walls smooth, and they seem to be painted, like sort of a beige on the bottom and like a crappy green, like a mossy green on the top. It's strange. This is and the wall just goes on. It appears to be like it's rough, but it'd be like almost like cut stone, the whole thing. And it's not straight. It goes along a bit, then turns a corner and starts going, and turns a corner. You can't really see past that. There is a small metal, like a closet, right in front of you. It's odd.
Before we leave, I'm going to put the finger back next to the body.
You put the finger on the hand,
Yeah.
and as you do this, you see it just meld in.
Oh, push his head down too. He wanted that back on his body.
Right, okay.
If you
No,
think
I'm
of
not
his
touching
head-
his head again.
All right, fine. Dunk. Not touching his
It
eye.
just and it reconnects, and you can hear there's a gentle clicking noise as the spine seems to reconnect.
feel
He
like-
said thank you.
I think this...
Pop his eye back in.
Are we releasing an evil force into the world?
Almost certainly.
Was he bluffing?
Can I roll
we could
insight?
go back and do insight checks?
Yes.
Can I roll insight on
Those of us who
on the
spoke
memories?
to him.
Do you know
Not
what?
really,
I probably
no.
fail horrendously because I'm...
I'm
Insight is very much in the moment.
towards the...
In the moment, did I believe him?
Well, a
You
bit.
did, yeah.
I
Wait.
see if he's
Wait.
lying or not.
Oh my god. You're gonna lose what you could lose like
What? Look at him! He's
we-
like he's but a suckling babe. He's got
only
years to
I'm
lose.
only 38. It's fine. I want to make sure that we're not releasing some evil demon creature into the world by doing this quest.
Yeah, I agree, but I just
Wouldn't it be more sensible? How do you say sensible in that voice?
Sensible.
Wouldn't it be smarter to do that?
yeah.
Okay, I touch the eye.
The eye. Oh, the
Yeah, the gem.
Go on,
Okay.
dude. Don't you want to? Don't you
Sorry,
want to
the
go
one
with
inside
the
the box or the
eye?
one in the skull?
The one in the skull.
Okay. And yeah, there, in a bedroom, everyone's visiting.
Hello,
them,
Mr.
sure.
Dread Priest Kelthane.
Oh, I thought it was Zadok the priest.
Oh, who the fuck are
Pleased to
you?
meet you. My name's Wellerby Plowshift.
Oh,
I'm ever so
Some
sorry
sort of
to.
nature. Oh, you're a do-gooder.
I'm ever so sorry to break your repose.
What?
I just wanted to.
I'm good as well.
I just wanted to check in on you, and ask you. Could you possibly tell me whether?
But he's of a god. So.
Could you possibly? Could you? Are you really? Are you really able to escape this place, even without being a whole version of yourself?
I know the words that turn off the anti-magic cone, and then, yes, my skull just rises. The emeralds, and my soul is basically within them. If you touch them, I will kill you all.
So now that you have both your emeralds, you can get free.
I haven't given the emerald back yet.
I could get free with even one. I could get free without either of them. I have taken 3 months total off of your friends. With that, and I can choose to use this life. I'm currently using some of your life right now, by the way. I can choose to use this life whenever I want. I believe I agreed to leave it a half year.
Do I believe him?
What do you roll?
I rolled a 21 insight. Do I think
21?
he's lying about being able to get free now?
He seems very certain in what he's saying.
Okay.
He seems pretty confident.
Right. So he's not like manipulating us into freeing him. He just knows what he's doing. And so I say, so if you do get all your parts back, you'll be able to pass on to the other side.
I think I've earned my way into Mechanus. I have turned on my own kind, murdered many, many evildoers, and then continued to do so into undeath. Yes. I think I can do this. I am on the side of order. I have removed chaos from the world. I have removed evil from the world.
Oh, I like chaos.
And this should earn my place.
Do I trust what he's saying?
Again, with the 21, he seems like there are books around, and there's like a workbench, like not a workbench, like it's like an artist's desk sort of thing. It's on a slant, and it's just full of like writing and equations. He seems to know his shit.
Well, I'm glad that you have repented of your previous evil ways.
Not so much repented as balanced the scales. I don't have any illusions that I could ever get to Mount Celestia, but I think I can avoid ever waking up as a lemure.
I think I've seen that episode of My Little Pony. No, that's Equestria.
Well, I suppose you're.
Tea.
Yes.
Just tell it because we can continue.
Yeah, pop it down this way.
Thank you. Have a milk.
Where's the milk? Oh, there it is.
I suppose that you were. I suppose that you have protected life in what you've done, and so I think that you have done some good, and I'm glad of that.
Sure.
I have removed some evil, certainly, and I'm tired of doing so, frankly.
Well, we will be on our way to help you out and get you free to move on to your next place.
If you do go through the other door,
Right.
you will all die, and then I will free myself.
You mean the west door?
Yes.
What's that cupboard in the northern corridor?
Oh, that's an old closet.
Just a closet.
I believe it was put in by the same people that left my remains.
Should we
Yeah.
leave it be?
I don't care.
All right. Sorry to take up so much of your time, lovely dread.
And for that, I take some of yours, and you start to feel like, again,
Right,
the
that's
singe.
fine. Okay.
Ah,
Okay.
and you step back from the corpse, and you're back in the dungeon.
Okay. Well, he's telling the truth. Let's go.
Okay.
Oh wait, let's murder and then
she's
revive and then
she's
go.
going to do it herself. It's a
Okay.
deeply
She's
personal.
there, sort of with the dagger, and just kind of.
Try and die over the threshold.
Yeah, die near
There's
that
no reason you
door.
need to die in the anti-magic
Die
field.
near... wait, is there a reason
Because
that she needs to die in them?
Yeah,
if I
'cause-
step out of there, the contract comes back in.
Then
She
you
won't
won't
kill
kill
herself.
yourself. Yes,
Yeah.
okay,
And
right.
I will kill you instead.
Okay, right.
Or do my best.
I'm going to grab hold of your legs. I'm going to...
Oh,
Johan!
Get
No,
prepared.
it's Johan.
It's
Yeah.
Johan.
Johan walks out and goes,
I have
I
hold of her
completely
legs.
spike the stream with that, don't I? The audio. Anyway, yes.
I have her legs where she's going to kill herself.
Can I just sit down for this?
No. We need to... You said we only have a minute. We're just going to do this as quick as possible. You're going to slit your throat.
Stab yourself, and then just-
Is she dead? Is she dead yet? Is she
There's
dead
sort
yet?
This sort of purple blood just starts streaming down,
I look really
Across you.
happy.
and just and like her face is like it's dark blue, but it just sort of it blanches to a sort of grey, and then she falls forward.
I smack her on the head so while she's unconscious to finish her off with my spade.
Pulling her out as quickly as possible.
Because she might just be unconscious.
Quick, do it again, do it again, do it again.
I finish her off. I finish her off.
This is a very dignified suicide. So, yeah,
Gotta do it. Better to do it right.
I'm having such a good time right now.
you smack her on the head. She falls out into the corridor. Doesn't move. Johan goes, right, fucking get back.
Yeah.
Over at Diamond and just gotta actually check if this works.
You've only got a minute.
Yeah, it's good enough. And just the diamond you see just sort of melts in his hand as he just sort of puts his hand down, and the wound in the neck seals up, and then Tame blinks.
I lay on hands.
Oh, I pat her on the shoulder.
And Johan then throws in his final for 5 hit points.
I also give 5.
Yeah, so you see Johan, he sort of waves his staff and just puts out his hand, and you see this green healing energy that you recognise from healing spells just sort of come out. And yeah, and the colour comes, the dark blue sort of comes back to her cheeks. She's laid there. Okay. Can we get out of here now?
That didn't seem like a very normal thing to do.
I think that went well.
We're saving her from her abyssal contract so she is no longer enslaved to a dark lord.
Have the dagger back.
Thank you.
You're quite new to saving people.
Very
I
bloody.
prestidigitation it clean.
There was a lot of blood. Over Neri as well.
I-
Yeah.
Alright, I prestidigitation him clean.
Oh,
I'm
thank
gonna
you.
look in this closet.
Yeah, he said
Cool.
that it was. He said he didn't mind.
I open it and inside it's written Philip Schofield was here.
No, inside there's sort of like it's like a mace.
Topical.
Not very topical. But yes. Wait, has he
Philip
only recently
Schofield's come out today. It's going.
Really?
Yes.
Oh right.
That was today news.
I'm just shocked he hadn't did it ages ago.
Yeah.
But, okay, fair enough. Sure. Good for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So inside there you find a mace.
I arcana check the mace.
Sure. I can't check the mace.
Oh, fuck off. 13.
It's a bit weird. It's got like a little cylinder of glass on the one side and sort of a hook in a ring on the right. And in the handle, there's sort of the handle is like a metal tube with like glass in it again. It's a bit weird. But yeah,
I'm gonna touch it.
sure.
I touch it.
Cool. You've touched the mace.
Right. I pick it up. I got a mace.
Nice.
You got a mace.
I got an
Am I-
axe.
am I-
And my axe!
Do you have identify?
There you go.
No, thank you.
Oh, but
You
you
got a
know what
mace.
it is anyway.
And my axe.
That would be a strong.
A strange
yeah.
mace.
I don't
Cool.
know if I've got proficiency.
I
Yeah,
think the
you walk
axe
out.
was just an axe.
And the axe, it is silver.
Ooh.
And you see there are runes inscribed in it that
Ooh.
you can't read, I don't think.
I
Can
will
I
spend
read them?
I will spend some quality time with this weapon later and see if I can attune to it.
Sure.
Can I read the runes?
Hello.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh yes, if you
Oh,
Actually-
I read the runes.
You can. They're in Celestial. They are prayers to Ilmater.
These are prayers to Ilmatar.
Who's ill mother?
Who's Ilmatar? Relation check.
Yeah, sure.
19.
It's a god of life,
God of life.
life domain. of healing.
Life and
Generally.
healing.
It's a healing act! No, not actually, though.
It could be. But no.
By the way,
That would be
I think it's
amazing.
really hype that we have like 3 healing characters in this party.
I will never die!
We have
I'll
more
have to-
healing characters than anything else.
Yeah, frankly, considering the last campaign you had none, it's interesting.
Hey, I had healing word.
Oh yeah.
I made a paladin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's fair. Okay.
But he just touched himself.
Mostly.
Yeah. Also, he
So.
used healing hands.
Yes, you're in this strange corridor. It goes along, and then it sort of naturally turns right and goes up, and you see the paint on the wall is this sort of beige and then green, and these stairs are carpeted. It's odd.
Well, isn't this nice?
This is fucking weird.
It is.
Go up in bare feet and really
Like-
enjoy it.
No.
The rest of the dungeon so far has been like stonework around
And sand.
and sand. Yes, occasional wooden boards in places, but this is odd and painted. So you follow the corridor along. The whole
I'm
troop.
going to turn into
Mm-hmm.
a spider.
You
Step
too!
on it!
You as well! I'm terrified
Actually,
of them.
maybe a cat instead, because that
No.
moves faster.
You
No.
screamed.
Something stealthy.
You screamed.
With
Sure.
delight.
Let's go.
I love
Okay.
spiders.
Wait, I changed my mind. I'm actually a cat.
Oh.
And I'm going to try and sneak.
Okay, alright. Well, none of us screamed then.
Yeah, do yells
Roll
again.
stealth.
As a cat.
As a cat.
Don't they have advantage on this?
No, I don't think so.
No, they have proficiency. I believe.
Yeah.
What
Oh,
is a
surprising
step? What? How?
What is the
stealthy-
stealth of? It's for trash, I believe.
I'll do.
I'm on it.
Never mind.
From watching Critical Role.
Oh,
Frumpkin can't sneak.
oh shit! Yeah, but that might be because Frumpkin always rolls
Frumpkin
bad.
always gets kicked. He gets kicked into dust.
Dust.
Well, I
dust.
rolled a natural 1, so it doesn't matter what the additional is.
And the
Yeah,
guard
not so
kicks
much.
you.
Yeah. As you climb the stairs ahead of the party, there is a strange glow. It doesn't seem to have any source. It's just this place it's not brightly lit, it is dimly lit. But it is perpetual, and there does not appear to be anything in this corridor. It leads slowly, eventually, back up. And then it stops at a ladder. At the top of the ladder, there is this small sort of circular, you're not sure what, some sort of metal.
I turn back out of a cat and go, "Hello, everyone. It's fine. It's just a corridor."
Mm-hmm.
Clang,
Everyone's sort of been
clang,
following
clang,
behind you.
clang, clang.
This has been some 200 meters, 250 meters or so.
I can shout 250 meters.
I can swim that far. I have a certificate that says so.
And no
Well
further.
done, Neri. I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
Did you work hard for that?
I did. Any further, I have to take the badger.
You are very little, so that's a long way when you're little.
It is, right? It's a lot of strokes.
How big is a meter? I only know feet for some reason.
Three,
It's the only way I can measure things.
All I know is
5-foot
that-
increments.
All that I know is that 2 meters is a very
It's
big deal if
A
you want to play
meter,
volleyball.
right? You know when you shake someone's hand and you meter, it's arm to arm. You meter that. That's about a
Right.
meter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll shake your hand. This is apparently a meter.
Not when you're a
Distinctly less than a
halfling.
meter.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, me too.
I think he means like humans, but alright.
Wow, that's very, it's very human-centric.
Uh,
Anthropocentric, that's it.
So Johan is basically he's not all the way ahead with the cat. He's at the front. Peter is rather sort of behind, sort of swinging his sword around a bit,
See Peter.
Peter?
a little bit.
Peter?
Yeah.
Surely you know that we only draw our swords when we are ready to fight. We draw them with intent, not to swing them around like they are toys.
Unless you're using charcoal and parchment, you can draw your sword like that anytime you
Oh
want.
my god.
Pop it away, and don't point it at anything you don't mean to kill.
Do the children know
I'm impressed
this?
you didn't go with the with intent bit.
Oh.
How is Peter looking, by the way, after all this discussion of
He,
demonic bad
despite
shit?
all his... Oh, yeah.
Well, he's part of it now.
What did you get for insight?
Natural 1. Oh wait, I'm a halfling.
Yes, you are.
There you are.
I got 21.
21. He
Halflings.
clearly has been schooled. You saw in the fighting, he's been schooled in like the forms and how to command on the battlefield and stuff. But everywhere he was sort of willing to just delegate responsibility. He's very much... He's tired and upset and still in some pain.
Oh.
And yeah, sort of...
I cast Cure Wounds on him.
Oh, he's not missing hit points.
Oh, he's just
But yeah.
he's just having a bad
He's a
time.
stroppy small child.
I'd like to play him a soothing song on the kalimba.
Roll performance.
I'll scout ahead, sir.
Oh, that's
11.
11.
Before we go,
It's in June.
before we go up here, Peter, what are you planning on doing next?
You say Wyke was around?
Yes.
I'll go find him. I'll go back.
Ah,
I'm keeping my horse.
Can we take
yes, we.
If we can find it.
Oh yes.
You lost my horse.
Well, Sir Neri left
I
it
tied him up
behind.
properly.
Sir Neri left him behind because he was chasing after to try and catch you. After
I
you got
suppose
kidnapped.
that'll do.
Do you know the reward money?
Did Wyke say when he'd be back in the tavern? Because he said, "I'll be back here."
He said he'll
at
be
X
waiting
time.
at some point. He said he'll just
Right.
be waiting, right?
He said he'd be waiting in the town,
Right.
and they took rooms at an inn down the way because this inn was full with you guys.
Peter,
Yeah, cool.
you know that there was a reward money. We don't need it. Can you give it to the church? I smashed their window really bad.
We absolutely need it to complete this quest.
But everything was broken and
You already paid them.
Johan Eldritch bastard the
You paid
buffet.
You gave them money at the time.
I know, I just feel bad.
You gave them so much more money than a broken window is worth.
Alright.
Wellaby looks in his tiny pouch of 20 silver and goes, I think it would also be good to give it to the church.
I look at my minus 25 copper. Maybe we could have some.
Minus 25?
Yeah, because I didn't write down how much money I had when I started, but I wrote how much I spent, which is 25 copper
She's
so
in
far.
debt.
Ah.
Boots in debt.
With that, you have about 12 copper
Cool.
and 14 silver.
Okay. How much was the reward?
The reward was a gold.
Oh.
Original.
So 100 silver.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we will be taking you back to Wyke if you don't mind, because there is a monetary reward in it, and we have quite the quest ahead of us. If that is okay with you, my liege.
What am I worth?
A gold, apparently.
Ha! So you didn't check the saddlebags?
No, why would I check? No, I was told you were a prince and this was your horse of... Why would you want to rob you?
Sir Neri wouldn't rob people. Come on, Peter. Let's see if we can find your horse.
Rob him
I
indeed.
got the ladder.
Check the
ladder.
saddlebags.
And you push across, you push up, nothing happens, but you start trying to slide this across, and the metal moves, and as you look up, you can see the statue, the metal statue, in the first room of the wizard guy.
We could have
I
skipped
feel
all of this and
It'd
just
be
gone straight to
entirely
the boy.
dishonest for me not to tell you that the reward wasn't a gold. It was 20 silver pieces.
20 silver.
Yeah.
Oh, it was 20 silver.
Is that all?
Revise that then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We said 20 silver.
Yeah, 20 silver. I
Sorry.
completely forgot. No, that's okay. I'd forgotten. It's my fault, really, but that's fine. Okay.
Yeah, we could definitely donate that to the church.
Nope, still want it. Gonna need to buy some upgrades.
Because, yeah, he wasn't admitting who he was. I had different prices. But yeah, no, that's fine.
Ah.
So he set the price before he admitted that it was a prince. So that's fine. That's why that. Okay, anyway. Push the thing across, because I forgot, because you got it out of him with a charm spell. Yeah, okay, anyway. So, push across, and again, you're back in this hallway. There are, like, egg sacs. Like,
Oh, with spiders.
yeah, just around the place.
Oh shit, the spiders.
We need the illusion spider again.
Well, I still have the same fairy dragon, and it doesn't have any spells left.
No!
No, you don't. Because when you went into the room,
It dispersed.
it disappeared. Yeah.
Okay, I pulled something out of the bag of tricks.
Okay, roll a d8.
Come on, 7. 6. I get a dinosaur!
Pachycephalosaurus!
Send it the other way for the spiders to chase.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, fuck yeah, spiders.
I have all this stuff, you keep rolling 6s and 7s. But, there you go.
I say, okay, buddy. I need you to go and make a big clamour in the corner of that next room that we need to get past.
Preferably not the corner we need to get past.
Yeah,
The
just
other
like
corner.
away from where we need to run.
Do you cast Speak with Animals for this?
I do.
Okay, my fellow.
Although apparently they can
Yeah.
obey my commands even if
Okay,
I'm not
in
speaking
that case,
to
fair
them.
enough. Then don't cast it. Then, okay, so this big Deinonychus just nods.
Is it not a Pachycephalosaurus anymore?
Well, now we now have a Deinonychus.
That's actually more of a Velociraptor.
Oh, it is actually.
Yeah.
I like Velociraptors.
I can't remember where the Pachycephalosaurus has gone.
Well, we just have a dinosaur.
Cool.
I
Yeah,
cast Pass Without a Trace.
It's not going to matter a huge amount because it's about to go and get
And
eaten
die, yeah.
quite badly.
Mm-hmm.
I cast Pass Without a Trace on us so that we can stuff through.
Give me, so yeah,
I
it runs
pass.
off. A lot of spiders start streaming after it. You can see sort of what you thought were just sort of hanging
Does that affect us all?
in the area and like bits of old cobweb sort of like scuttle up and then scuttle across, and there's this corridor starts to fill with black and then it empties. Give me stealth checks, everyone, please.
Plus
Pass without
I'm,
trace.
I'm invisible.
That's fine. Then you don't have to do it.
You get plus 10. Everyone gets
Wait.
plus 10.
Then, sorry, it's make a noise as well, so just give me it with advantage
Okay.
for invisible.
Everyone add 10.
15.
Thank you.
With added 10. Okay.
Yes.
Great.
21
21.
at disadvantage.
25.
At disadvantage,
Yeah, because of the armor.
of course. 25.
I got 15.
What did I get? That's messed up.
You're just singing as you go.
23 for me.
What the piss
23.
did you? Oh,
That is enough.
anymore.
Because I had to turn back into a human to shout and say that I was. Never mind.
As you all carefully sneak out.
This is
You can
me
see-
complaining aloud about not doing good stealth.
A little bit. But yeah, the rest of you are being sneaky enough that as you walk past this corridor and you see like a brief, a brief orange flash as the Deinonychus just returns from whence it came.
Sorry, Diana.
You'll carefully sneak past
You died
into the
this.
canyon. Oh,
Good night,
Thank you
sweet
for
dinosaur.
following Captain Crunchy Butt.
oh yeah, they're fine.
I wasn't following Captain Crunchy Butt. It's called an area of brush.
It's an area of brush.
It's
So this there's kind of just a
good old Captain Crunchy.
and then if it
Butt.
carries on, the spiders just go on their way. You get to the canyon outside of the sort of the Greek-esque sort of front of this place. You see the shattered stairs in front of you that just like full of rubble, and you carefully make your way out into the gap, into the crevice that leads to the troll cave.
Thank you, Cute. I would have been useless at
time
sneaking
is
without
it?
that.
The time
No,
is
worries.
it's evening. It's sort of mid-evening. You're probably before midnight, but not by a huge amount.
Well, Peter, what did we learn from this experience?
Don't go investigating caves on my own.
Well, that's a start. Okay.
Yes, honestly, that's the lesson.
Even if you're really strong and brave, you always need someone else with you to carry the tiefling body.
I could have taken him.
All right.
Probably not.
What about the giant skeleton?
And all those spiders.
Probably not. Yeah. Yeah.
Is his horse here?
It is actually.
Oh, what a
Incredibly
good
well
boy.
trained. It has been carefully just eating some grass and wandering around the area.
It's lucky it was a soul troll. Didn't have a wife or anything.
I would like to I say Peter, if you have some time, I would like to help strengthen your transition into adulthood. Not in a creepy way.
Tell my uncle about the rest of it.
What's your
So
weapon
Neri
again?
puts his hand on the hilt of his sword. Well,
By
Abby,
which I mean,
speak quicker.
by which I mean,
Explain faster.
you are trying. Your attempts to step out in the world have given you experience. Fuck! I need to say this in a way that is not creepy and weird sounding.
Check his bag for a shell suit and a big cigar.
Peter, take your shirt off so I can do this properly.
I would like to. I'm trying to do a ceremony where I do a coming of age thingy-mabob for you, but I don't know how to say it.
Bar mitzvah?
Yeah, kind of like a bar mitzvah,
Like
like a magical bar mitzvah.
We all know what a bar. All bar mitzvahs are magical in their own way, and bat mitzvahs.
I intend to perform a religious ceremony infused with magic to help transition you into your adulthood and make you prepared for what is to come.
Do you have 25 silver
I do,
coins
because I bought it. I bought 25 gold of powdered silver
Yep.
to do the funeral ceremony, and then the father did it for me.
Fair.
So I have some leftover powdered silver.
You touch one humanoid as a young adult for the next 24 hours. Whenever the target makes an ability check, you can roll d4 and add the number to the ability check. A creature can benefit from this right only once.
Yes, and I want to kind of give him, and I want to speak of working acts of good in the world, and how as he grows up and he's going to be an important member of society, an important member of this kingdom, that he should always remember to defend those who are helpless and be a kind and good prince.
He, leading his horse on the way, listens to all this, nodding along.
Every now and then
not
I
really saying much.
chuck some silver in his face.
Just silver dust in his eyes, yes.
It burns.
Just
I'm
sprinkle
still
it
invisible.
on the path in front of him where he wants to lead him on his path into adulthood. Lead him on his way.
I'm still invisible, but I'm
That's very
playing
sweet,
this song
Penelope.
as I go.
And
I wish we
I
could
know
know
where you
my children when my children were growing up.
you can see the other rest
I
of
have
you.
no money left.
You can see
Carlos could have
his
used you. So could Enrique. So
his
could Darren.
footprints
Dom.
are silver. They glow
And
and
the
they
rest.
sparkle, and there's just sort of like sparks, like just drifting up into the atmosphere from his footsteps as he goes, as the silver dust is used
Well,
in
isn't
the
that
spell.
nice? That was very kind.
I have to
Willoughby.
mark off a first level.
Cute.
Lovely.
Mhm.
Well done, Willoughby. Well
I
done.
enjoyed that.
By the time he's finished, it takes an hour to cast.
Mm-hmm.
By the time he's finished, you are very much in the town, outside the pub.
And I'm visible again.
Mhm.
Perfect timing.
Mhm.
It's good to be at the temple again.
The town, after it was rather shell shocked
I hear
before
that, sibling.
by the attack at the Harvest Church, the town has very much got back into the swing of things. There are people around, a few market stalls out. The town is bustling. No one really paying you much mind. A few people noting the ceremony, and obviously don't want to interrupt it on its way. You are at the Ivan. I was trying to say inn, and I don't know where I went.
Tavern.
The tavern, yeah,
Inn and
probably.
tavern.
The inn and
Ivan.
tavern.
I'm happy to go to an Ivan.
Yeah. You're outside the inn where you know Lieutenant White is staying and his men. They look at you as you walk up. There are a few of them basically outside, just sort of shooting the shit, sat on chairs.
Oh, on the way, could we get Bartholomew as well, please?
Yes. I assumed so, but yeah. They're like, you tied him up.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, we let him snuffle. Didn't tie him up. No. Don't tie.
I thought you tied him up.
No, don't tie up the badgers. The
Yeah.
badgers just snuffle around a bit.
All right.
We were in there for over a day. Needed to eat.
Yeah, true.
Roll me animal handling.
Sure.
be
I
mad
don't think I
at
get
you.
adventure on this because it's only for like staying in the saddle and stuff.
Yeah, it's only for staying saddle.
Yeah. Like 18.
18.
Yeah.
Bartholomew is very defined. He has not stuffled far.
Oh yes,
seems to
I'm
have found a good cache of some sort of like small animals like to eat, rodents of some form, and seems very happy with himself.
Come on, Barty.
You arrive at the inn, and the men look up at you. Ah! I see you found him.
We found the prince, yes.
I'll get the lieutenant. Hang on there. He gets up a little unsteadily,
So excited to
picks
see
up
him
his,
again.
picks up his mug. He's like, all right, hang on. Walks
You-
inside. A few months
You
later,
know
yes.
you could be not here, or you?
Oh no, yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, no, I'm aware.
Yeah. And Lieutenant Wyke walks out. Ah! Right. It's 20 silver pieces.
Yes, for the prince, yes.
Yep. Yeah. Come on, Your Majesty. We've got to go have a word with your dad, haven't we?
He was very honourable.
He tried very hard.
He did.
Where the hell was he?
Just in a cave. We found him.
With a dread priest. It's all
There was
fine.
some kind of evil ceremony.
There was a giant skeleton and we danced with it.
We freed this tiefling from her
I
contract.
might be wrong, but I think you're making it worse.
We're telling him of his exploits.
Where's the right tenant? If you're the lieutenant, where's the right tenant?
I
No,
think
we
he
got
does.
it. No, we got it.
I don't think he does, though.
I didn't get
I
it.
think he's Wellaby!
So he was playing in a cave, and you found him completely unharmed, and now we're leaving.
No,
No,
that's
no,
not
no.
what happened
Well,
at
he's-
all.
he's-
That's
Nelly,
nice.
Nelly,
Right.
that
That's
is
not what
right.
happened, though.
It was nice being your friend briefly.
Sure. Let's never meet again.
You've got a nice face. I wouldn't mind meeting you again.
Yep. And with that, he just walks around to the stables.
Sometimes I feel like we just don't impress people the way that, you know,
We impress
we
ourselves.
Mm.
So,
He won't impress in me much. Who took that silver? Because if it's gone to Wallaby just for him to waste on another ritual.
I
Wallaby.
Pieces.
received the silver, but should I spread it out among people, or are we going to donate it?
Spread, please.
the lieutenant literally just handed you the small bag and then turned and walked.
Would you prefer we donate it,
No,
or
absolutely not. I feel like I've been extremely
I
clear
will
on
think-
this.
give you 5
5
silver.
Thank you
silver
very
each,
much.
and
I
I'm.
will give you 5
Thank
silver,
you.
and I will give you 5 silver.
Certainly not going
And,
to say
and
don't
you
donate
can have
yours.
my 5
Yeah.
silver because I don't need it, and you
Thank
did
you.
the ceremony
Yeah.
and you needed more.
Johan holds out his hand and says, I'm good as well. You got
Oh
me
shit!
out
I
of the
forgot
room.
about Johan.
Yeah.
Look at this mace. What is it? The head is strangely light.
He looks it over and presses a little catch on top. And the lid sort of pops up.
Oh, that's clever.
And there's a hole in it. Quite a large hole.
What's
Nothing in the
inside
hole.
Oh,
cool.
it's a hidey hole.
Don't know.
We could fill it with glitter.
Maybe holy water.
I'm going to get drunk.
Lorelai says no, but Becca
Yes.
says yes.
Yes.
Yes. Drinking. Drinking. Drinking.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that
Yes,
after
there was
this-
just like a little weasel on his arm.
We could
Yep.
fill this
Cute.
with wine, couldn't we? We could put wine in there.
And then just smash each other over the heads and get completely wasted.
Oh.
That sounds like a bad idea. I think.
Woohoo! It's what we all used to do back in night school.
Was that held during the day as
Yes, yes, it was. Yes.
well? Right, that's
It would
weird.
be very difficult to learn how to ride in the dark.
I wouldn't know. I just fly everywhere.
Alright.
Everywhere.
I'm very fast when I fly.
Yeah, that's like a lot. Like to the toilet. Like if
No.
do you hold off for like as long as you can because you're like I can just fly. I can get there so fast.
I mean, long distances. I fly long distances.
Oh, I see. Not like
No,
everywhere.
but you
It's not like
were
you
in
really
that
have to
carriage
land
when I met you.
I was. I
There's a
liked.
lot of holes in this story.
No, I liked
What do
Johan.
you think she's
I
hiding?
liked Johan. I wanted to get to know him. It's so
Johan-
I think
here,
she.
right?
I
Yeah.
think she.
Johan is
fancies
basically,
Johan.
well, no, he's about 12 steps away at this
Cute,
point,
cute.
at the bar, with a tankard in front of him.
I feel left out.
Okay.
And it's just
Turn it to
slaps
you.
money down the bar.
And then tap on his shoulder. He doesn't know yet.
Oh, that's a great idea.
What are we doing?
Nothing for you. No, no, no. Only Duke can do this.
Okay.
I turn into Johan.
See, I told you.
Sure.
That's so cool.
Okay.
And I put a hand on his shoulder. Like, Get me a drink, bud.
Oh, do you know what we should have
I
done?
have my face and I'm laughing.
We should have changed into the
Fuck
prince.
yeah.
And then we could
Slap
have
some money
just
down.
got money
Do
without
it again.
Wow! That would have been. I mean, I'm very against that, but it would have been hilarious.
Do it again, do it again, do it again.
Do it again.
I think Johan might be traumatized.
I think
Can you
maybe.
do Fenrir? And he holds up the weasel.
I make my face ferret-like, but I can't. Well, weasel-like.
Weasel-like. I keep
always
saying
say
ferret as well, yeah.
Yeah,
Some sort of furry.
but so I just.
So you can make it like furry
Yeah.
and like brown with the white belly. And yeah, kinda. Fucking weird.
It is weird, right?
Yeah, it's pretty weird. How do you do that?
Just like, I don't know. How do you move your hands? Exactly. That's how you do it. It's
I think
just.
she does it through. I think Duke does it through intention.
Well, sure.
You know, like when you intend to go for a wee, and then you wee. It's like that, right?
It's yeah.
Well,
Except not. It's not like.
I've got something to tell you about getting older, kids. You don't always intend to.
I have heard that sometimes there's like a condition among some changelings that like they get it gets harder for them to control what form they're doing, and they can like quickly snap in and out of different ones without even meaning to.
Changeling!
Yeah.
Right.
But like
Sure.
it's never happened to anyone I know, but it's like
That doesn't sound very nice.
no, it doesn't.
Do
But,
you-
you know.
Do you find? Do you, in your? Mary's had a few drinks at this point.
Wow. It's been one conversation.
So he's just been like chugging while.
Do you think? Well, the laughter in the middle of this really broke up the flow, so I'm not sure that the walk's going to be worth the destination. But here we go. Do you think that when warlocks learn the Mask of Many Faces, that's really just changeling cultural appropriation? Yeah, it wasn't really.
Oh.
What do you mean? What does that mean?
Is that a Sarah question?
Sure.
It's a big question.
Give
Never
me
mind.
Nature.
So now he slinks off for a smoke.
19.
19. You spend a few hours at it. You find some mushrooms.
Wait, what?
She's gone for drugs.
hallucinogenic mushrooms.
You're not sure if they're edible or poisonous or hallucinogenic or some combination of the three.
It's alright.
Mm-hmm.
I have a purifying food thing.
But will that make it not a drug
Well,
anymore?
let's find out. I don't have the spell card. I'll look it up.
So, yeah, Johan is basically there getting out. Gonna need to mark off, like, say, 10 copper for a good night.
Woo!
I would like half of a good night.
I haven't had anything to drink. I'm off looking
Bear
for
in mind
matches.
I am a very
Yes.
small boy.
You spend this whole time looking for. Yeah, so. Probably 4 copper then. Yes.
Yay!
It's rendered free of poison and disease.
Cheap skate.
You're aware of the definition of, like, say, alcohol.
I don't have any first level slots. Can I cast it as a second?
Yes, you can.
I mean, alcohol is poison, and I think the reason do these things technically class as poison?
Yes, they would. It would be a debilitating effect that they have when you take them.
Mind-altering poison.
Count as poison.
I eat handfuls of mushrooms.
Sure. They are. Some of them are nutty. Some of them are oddly like squidgy, like rubbery. They sort of squeak as you bite into them. It's pretty good. It's mushrooms.
Okay, I go back to the inn and I sit and I wait.
So the thing about elves, they're great. They're so pretty.
We are.
Oh, hello, Lorelei. I thought you weren't here.
It has been like about 3 hours at this point. It's getting on towards midnight now.
How long since I ate the mushrooms?
I like you, dude.
Hey!
I like
It'd taken
you.
about 20 minutes ago
Okay.
Hold me up.
because it was about a 20-minute walk back in. You spent a good 2.5 hours like foraging.
I like how you heal me when I've lost hit points. I like how you dispel magic. But mostly, you're just fun, you know.
Oh,
You're very fun.
thank.
The
I
night,
like
the
the
life.
changing thing, the face. Like, yeah, it's a good one.
pretty
Hey.
You're still Johan. No, wait, that's Johan.
Just been talking to Johan this whole time. Hi, I'm Steve.
I have a feeling when these mushrooms hit, everyone's going to be Johan.
Oh,
You
did
sit
you?
there expectantly,
They're
waiting.
not
Oh.
gonna hit.
I bet I just had a really nice stir fry.
Yeah. This is the thing, Purify definitely rids them of like toxins, which a hallucinogenic
You're so-
compound would be.
Aww.
So you just de-drugged the mushrooms.
De-drugged them, but also probably saved your life for just picking random mushrooms
What are you?
without any sort of speciality.
Every time I tap
I
my
do
nose,
like doing
it's
magic.
turning into a
It's my
different one.
thing.
Just the
That's
nose.
absolutely fine.
Why am I so worried about flying ships? It's so easy to discredit.
Do the beak again. Do the beak again. Oh, now a toucan. Do it like a toucan. I was making a serious point though. Stop the nose thing. The life of a wandering knight is very serious. Dude, you are a you're a ray of sunshine. That was Morty. Oh, I might go to bed.
So, where the hell are we gonna find like finger bones?
Well, I did try and go on a hallucinogenic journey to find out,
So where you went.
but I think I just made them not fun anymore.
Lorelei, aren't you good at books and things?
Yes,
Would it not be in some books?
I didn't bring my
Would you
books
keep a
with me.
bone in a book?
No,
What?
no, they might
What?
write down where they put the bones, Johan.
Oh.
I don't know, I'm not good at books, I can't read!
Where are we again?
Yeah, I
Is there a
can
library
read, I'm not
here?
making that a thing, I can read.
Like, I can read and Matilda spelled for 7 Ys.
This isn't 3.5 where you can trade your ability to read for the ability to punch a horse through a barn.
Yes, it's called being a barbarian.
Okay.
They literally start as illiterate.
Oh,
Yeah, you have to spend a skill point.
Oh man.
Oh,
There. Or you can spend it on muscles.
Muscles, I have those. Welcome to the gun show! They're pretty impressive.
So,
I show him my muscles.
It's like old dude
I-
flexing.
Put on
Yeah,
fake
I'm like
muscles.
stringy, but hard.
I've got
Like-
+3 strength.
Oh,
look over at Johan,
Plus 4, motherfucker!
and as he spent most of his life as a blacksmith, he's not even tensing, and there is just like there is huge shoulders like out there somewhere.
Yeah, you could lift.
Just kind
Yeah,
of-
yeah.
He pulls out a smithing hammer and just sort of spins it on his hand. It's like this huge block of iron. And he sort of spins it. Puts it
Well,
back
he
in.
turns into a big cow.
I bounce coppers off his muscles.
We're doing this.
Yes!
In that case, I'm actually going to have to get.
You're wrestling a cow.
Yeah, I want to do the cow first. I'll come back to you, Johan. I'm going to use my special always rolls well dice.
I see.
I'm just bouncing coppers off. Off of
I
the
just tug on dudes whilst I'm doing this.
I am a cow.
Do the thing.
Guidance.
Yes!
Oh no, that's unfair.
Well,
I have a
You
plus
have
4.
guidance.
I have a plus 4 as a cow.
So it's a straight roll off.
You have
But
your
I've
own-
got guidance.
You have your own guidance.
Oh,
Not as a cow.
Not as a cow.
No, unless he takes that feat, I believe.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah,
unless
no,
you
I'm
can.
just-
There's a feat where you can take guidance as
So you
cows.
cast a spell in animal
Sorry,
form.
give
Yeah.
me a quick
Oh,
stealth
okay.
check, would you? Oh, sorry, no, sleight of hand. Sleight of hand.
Slight of
Not a thing.
Actually, I'm getting out the. I'm getting out the. I'm
Yes,
getting out
it
the
is, no,
green
What are you
dice.
talking about?
Dice is cool.
16.
Oh, it's thievery.
17.
17,
not
that's
a
pretty good.
My new dice is terrible.
Sleight of
It's not
hand.
rolled double figures once.
Neri asking for it was not.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not subtle.
Yeah.
Let's go, cow!
20.
60.
Bam! Yeah.
Hi.
There's a very drunk cow celebrating.
Best 2 out of 3!
Despite not having elbows.
I didn't get guidance this time.
Don't think
You
about
must
it.
be
Yes!
Just don't
17!
22.
Okay, cows are strong.
Wild.
Cows are stronger than I thought. Johan!
There's a few people just sort of passing money around.
Johan!
Yeah.
Bring it on!
Right.
You big Smith!
Just a strength check, yeah.
Yep.
I want Johan to rest.
Piss! 13!
15.
That's 2 out of 3!
I'm walking up here, wee man. Oh, that's a 9.
Bang!
Decided then, is it?
I bet you a copper that's Johan wins.
17!
17.
Oh!
17 again.
Fucking 14! 15! Less!
Boom.
Damn it!
I mean, I'm a cow. I don't have my coppers on.
It's alright.
yet, so
What?
they're
You
eating.
can owe me at another
You see, Satan's like, yeah, do it again. Do the cow again.
Okay!
There's two people like passing copper between them.
I would
because
like
they're
to
trying
wrestle
take
the cow.
Do go ahead.
Oh wait, hang on. Johan goes, right, I got 3 coppers on him. And a guy just sort of taps on my shoulder. Yeah, do this. And
Oh fuck. 10.
14.
boom!
Oh no! 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. I wasn't ready. Come on.
See, dude, everything's very serious.
No,
apart
10
from-
again.
20.
Why did I agree to fight a cow?
I know, right? You wouldn't think it would be that hard. I tip him. While he's celebrating, I tip him.
I hope.
It's one weakness.
Roll me athletics. Do you contest or
I'm
tipped
hoping.
over?
Yes.
I'm
Then
hoping Neri.
she'll give me with
Piss! 10.
9.
9. You don't get an advantage on this.
Do we get advantage?
No, because you roll twice for the What do you get for the athletics?
It's just strength, right? For
Yeah,
a cow.
probably.
21.
Fuck!
21. This cow is indomitable.
He's rolling like a beast.
Why did we send a dinosaur after the spiders when we got this really good cow?
War cow. It's a war cow.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh, they are.
Oh.
Just suddenly the 1,000-yard stare from Duke.
Everything should
I
go,
once
go
heard
quiet.
about this army, and they rode on the back of elephants.
Yes, it's quite common. They're very good for riding.
I thought I was mishearing things,
No.
and they said that they were riding in their element.
Oh.
I stole that joke.
Oh, yeah.
I did. I mean, no, it's my original work. Copyright me!
Those are some good fights, you guys.
Oh.
I think
Cows are
I'm
just
going to
great
go
at
to
moving
bed
stuff.
now because I've had a really long day.
I'm also very tired.
Moo.
I would like a bath. Where's the innkeeper?
Before we started fighting, weren't we going to talk about, like how we're going to find the fingers and the toes?
We'll do that in the morning.
Okay.
It seems like a...
Innkeeper,
Yeah.
can I have a bath?
When we're less drunk.
That's my...
Becky goes, well, we do have this old pin, then we can take it up to your room.
That sounds good.
He gives a hand with the water. There's a lot of it.
Yeah, I'm sure I can.
Right, okay then. And just like, she's been doing a roaring trade, just grabs, like this, the tin bath itself is actually quite light, and just there's a big clang, 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 clang up through. The rooms are, was it 10 copper a piece?
I thought someone covered this. Didn't someone cover this? Is
No,
that
the
something
previous
else?
night, Fourth Whistle covered it.
So it's a five coppers each.
5 coppers each for 2 rooms, yes.
And you get 1 copper off me.
How many
Wait,
coppers
so
in
it's
the
5...
silver?
Sorry, is that 5 coppers per person or 5 coppers per room?
10 coppers per room, 5 coppers per person,
Right, got you.
2 rooms.
Yeah.
How many coppers in silver?
100. 100 silver, no, 100 silver is 1 gold, 100 copper is 1 silver.
Cool.
In case anyone at home is looking and saying, what the fuck's going on there?
And silver is gold as written in the book.
Yes, anything that says gold price in the book is silver.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I drank the bath and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Who am I sharing a room with? I'll share with
Presumably
Dude.
Doot, yes. Johan, actually, at this point, starts wandering off in the direction of the Temple of the Silver Flame.
Johan, are you sure that's a good idea? Last time you got abducted... Where's Sister Tane?
Sister Tane actually left, departed. You didn't really notice when you got back to the town.
We should talk to her tomorrow.
No, I would.
I know you
You're
don't want to,
very
you
drunk.
massive racist.
I am not that massive.
I don't know when to tackle this, really, but you've got to stop. It's dreadful.
I will stop when tieflings stop being awful to me.
Right, what? I'm going to bed. I can't tonight.
You need to be kind to other people.
tieflings aren't people.
Oh my fucking god.
So we're
I
going
hate
to just
myself.
let her die, right? Is
I'm
what we're going to
going
do.
to,
Because this is fucking vile.
I'm going to cast.
There's nothing.
No.
Not even greater restoration fixes racism.
I'm going to cast guidance and say, may Yondala guide you towards not being such a racist.
Okay, listen.
No, absolutely not.
I believe what I can perceive, and when I perceive
I've gone to
tieflings
bed.
being anything other than what I believe them to be, I will
You drag
change
yourself
my
up the
mind.
stairs,
Alright.
slowly try and just like. It takes you about twice as long to get all the clips undone on your armour because.
I'll wait for Wellaby to come and help.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm
Go into
also
the room
quite
and just
drunk.
face plant on the bed
yeah.
in your armour.
I go in and
Listening for
undress
Wellaby.
him.
Well, no, I help once you're here, but why not lie down until you get there? You know?
Okay.
Which will explain to you through the mattress that he's just talking into with his face planted straight on.
I am in my bath.
Mm-hmm.
I've warmed up the water with prestidigitation.
It takes about an hour to get there because a lot of water, a lot of carrying, and then warming up takes one. For sure.
You sleeping, dude?
Yeah.
I'm just
I'm
sat there.
I'm looking at my
sleeping.
spells for tomorrow.
I can choose my
Absolutely.
spells.
First thing in the morning, I'm going to take an hour with the axe and do my... Instead of doing sword forms this morning, do axe forms. Try and work out what they are. Yes.
Where's the paladin and druid spells, by the way? Down here.
That's
I
a
see
fair
them. I
question.
see them.
Oh yeah.
Mine,
Carry on.
Oh sure.
I'm just going to choose spells.
Morning comes. You awaken. Various states of hangover.
I'm alright. All I did was eat a stir fry raw.
I've just about sweat it out by this point. Well. What a magical axe.
Oh, you marked off 10 copper for the beers throughout the night?
No, I didn't.
Oh, then please.
Shall do.
Hang on.
No.
Mm-hmm.
This is just a pleasant surprise in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Beer debt.
Morning comes.
Ilmat. Oh! Yes, that was the god. That's where I recognised that. Yeah, cool.
Let's put the Crown of Madness back into rotation.
I'll be sat downstairs having a good breakfast.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty good. Comes with the room, and it's just, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I wake up old man early, so...
There's a bit of a, yeah.
It's like 5 a.m. Well, I had to pee and now I'm up.
In that order, which is a shame.
No. I had to pee and now I'm up and then I peed is what I should have said.
Becky, I think the bed needs cleaning.
I scrub the wee sheets.
So now you
wee
flush.
Oh. 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 I don't care if they're a magic weapon.
Do you have the cleric spell cards?
No.
They're around
That's okay,
somewhere.
I've got my...
I'm going to retire the
There they are.
sword.
I'm browsing.
Yeah? Oh, yeah.
With +1 weapons, is that on attack and damage?
Do you want it?
The +1 on the weapon, is that attack and damage?
Yes. One to each.
Nice. Yep, so I use that now because there's literally no reason for me to use a sword.
Magic axe.
Magic axe.
And
Oh,
I've got
it is-
a bruise mace.
Do you use it one-handed or two?
I mean either, but one-handed usually, unless I
shield.
say otherwise.
Yeah.
It's one and shield.
Sure.
But then maybe sometimes I want to use a two-handed for more damage.
Mm-hmm.
Although I don't know.
Could you fill up my mace with some whiskey?
Oh, cool.
She opens the... What's inside? Oh, smells a bit in there.
Oh, does it?
Be
I
horrible,
pressed
won't it?
digitation it clean.
Sure. I mean,
It's decent.
I'll try it, but this is good whiskey though. She's like holding the bottle by the bottom, like pulls it out and like, it'll cost you. Estimates a bit. 15 silver.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Right? It's like
She
Sting
fills
from
it
there.
up slowly. It's like a square, like. What's the word? Indent? No, like cavity. A square cavity in the top of the mace.
Oh, I got some of that.
And then she looks at it. and you can see like there's just a drip at the bottom, just starts slowly coming out, and you can see the level of the whiskey is very slowly going down inside it.
Bugger. Can I have a tankard?
Yeah, there you go.
It's a drippy mace. I decant it into the tankard.
Quite quickly, sure. Yeah. Do you not want a flask for that?
I think I should probably do that, yeah. How
Yeah.
much is the flask?
Yeah, 2 copper.
There you go.
And you just a flask.
I've now got a flask of whiskey and a mace that's really useless.
Mm-hmm.
Should spend some time with it. So I did with this axe, and it's bloody brilliant. I come to find. Think I've got a new god to pay lip
Are there
service
any
to.
markings on the mace? There aren't, are there?
No, there are.
I'm sorry.
What are the markings?
No.
So
A little more, right?
on the
sorry.
glass cylinder on the
You
left
got
hand
so drunk
side,
last night.
I did.
there's
I did.
if you look through it, you can sort of see there's like a little cross across it in the middle.
Do I know what it means?
What would you like to roll? Arcana, history, or religion?
I'll go Arcana.
Sure.
22.
22. No, there's nothing arcane about it. You're definitely sure.
History.
Hey, whoa, you went arcana.
Oh, why can't I try the other things? I would do the... Oh, fuck.
There's you tried. You remember trying the detect magic? There was definitely nothing. You did an arcane check, and then you did detect magic. Did you not do detect magic on it?
You didn't do detect magic.
You did
No,
arcane,
because it was in the
arcane
room.
check.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because it was in the room you hadn't recast it.
Yeah. Yeah, there was nothing. Like you remember from last time, there was nothing arcane about it.
Yeah.
Nothing arcane about the markings. There's some sort of words, like it's like indented into it. It's not been engraved. You can see there'd be like chisel marks or something. It's a weird material as well.
Right.
It's very mostly metal, basically the whole thing.
Okay. I don't have proficiencies in maces, do I? No.
No.
Oh no, because you just get
Oh
swords.
wait, it's a simple weapon, a mace.
Nope.
Do you have simple weapons? No. Oh, you just got
Just
Wizard
a long
stone,
sword.
yeah.
right. Then
Because I'm a
yeah,
wizard.
Did
strange
everything
mace.
else as well, right?
Yeah,
Is that a thing?
yeah. There's nothing. There's no markings on the ring or the hook. You're not sure.
I just put it away. I'll find out
Okay.
more about it another time.
Sure.
So, fella Roonies, what's the plan, Rooney?
Right. Is there a library in this place?
This is a tavern.
No, outside the town, in this village.
We are assuming at this point that we're all happy to go along with the quest.
You don't have to come with me.
No,
Seems like a chill time.
I've committed for the information to bring back Sister Tane free of her agreement. But
Okay.
Doot and Wellaby are under no such obligation.
Ooh. Have you thought?
Oh, Johan! Johan's also here. I forget because he's the DM as well.
Sorry, I was trying to do Becky here.
Johan is actually
Johan
gone.
has
yeah.
gone to the Temple of the Silver Flame.
That's
I did
fine.
mention that last night.
Yes, you did. I
So, yeah.
forgot.
But Becky is serving breakfast.
Okay.
Ooh.
Have you talked to the mayor? He's got a lot of books.
All right.
There's also
thing.
the bank. They got. I guess they got like ledgers. Yes.
We
I don't really
Also,
have any
somebody-
books.
It's like local history.
I did have a book. It had really soft pages.
Becky, do you have any idea what we're talking about if you're going to send us looking for bank ledgers?
You said you're looking for books.
Do you have a recipe book?
She's such a Becky.
Yeah.
Cool!
What a Becky.
Would you like to look through it? Yeah, it's through in the back. Yeah.
This food is so good. I really want to know how you make things.
Right.
I mean, we fry the eggs in
Yes.
the bacon fat,
Oh.
Hang on.
and
I've
we
got to
do
write
the
this
toast
down.
on the fire, and that's about
Good
it.
shit.
Fry eggs in bacon fat.
I feel like if we're all agreed that we're doing this, it's probably best that we all split up this morning and look for information.
I shall go to the mayor's house.
Meet up at lunchtime. Back here. Wellaby.
What do you want me to do?
Well, Wellaby could maybe go to his
Come to
temple.
the mayor's house with
See
me.
if they've got anything to say about it. Yes.
I find that important people quite like it when I go and visit because I'm unusual.
Oh, because you're free.
Young people,
Free
can you see
spirit.
yellow exercise?
It's a
Yellow
it's
exercise
a
book.
big
Yeah, like this, but yellow.
octopus.
Yellow exercise
think so.
book.
Yes.
Big
I don't know
with
why I'm
edibles.
looking
Eat
at
it.
it.
Give it an hour and see how you feel. Don't take
No.
them all at once, or Asmodeus will appear and he will
Did you
try
have
to rip your heart
recipes?
out through your kneecaps. Good advice.
Bonnie.
It's
I will put it to test
Lala?
at some point
no,
when I'm
it's
not
an exercise book.
on
That's
31
more of
HP.
a reference book.
That's almost an exercise book.
Almost. It's It's not in this.
Hello, Hatu
Man, that'd be nice.
King in
It's
Yellow.
just the one that had put, all the friggin' names
Hello,
in there.
Hasta King in Yellow.
I can't-
Hasta King in Yellow.
Oh,
Right, that, yeah.
I can't read. I'm very blind.
Hello.
Oh,
Wait.
like the King in Yellow from the...
Yeah, Hasta, the King in Yellow, yeah.
What's that from?
Lovecraft.
Yeah.
Right.
Almost as racist as Lorelei.
Do you want-
I rolled a 6 on pulling a thing out of my.
Oh.
So I get a new dinosaur.
Please say bag quicker, because I was just thinking, out of your ass, out of your ass!
Right. Tom.
Oh, what are they saying? Hello.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Aw,
Wait, no, I already have this. Now I have 2.
Oh, okay. Well, no, you've
Are
only
those
got
the
one.
ones I gave you?
And I caught the first one real good.
No, they're not. Those are...
Sorry if my voice is harsh and high, but I like it, so it's not going to stop.
But yeah, the Pachycephalosaurus was from yours that you gave me. I don't know where it went. Which is a shame.
Before Sir Neri. Oh, do I waste a.
Probably
You've got a
Probably
mount. You've got a mount. It's
Whatever you're going to waste,
Prepared
probably
today.
don't. We're just collecting information today.
Some random
Yeah,
stuff.
we are.
Well, this morning, anyway.
Are you ready, dude? We'll go look at the.
I'm always ready, you know.
I'm,
Well,
going,
I'm not.
I'm going to go and visit
Okay.
Sister Tane
But
and
quick,
the Church of the Silver
While
Flame
he's
in
gone,
general.
look at
Yeah,
the stuff.
I'm Nick for the loo, actually. Well, sorry.
Okay.
No.
I would die instantly.
Well, if Tim's out, I'm going to take the opportunity.
So
Okay,
Neri
what do
of
I
Brush
have
goes
today?
for a smoke.
The scenario brush is a
You read that?
nicotine addict.
You read that? 50 gold to Lorelei, it said.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah. Okay.
When the DM is away, the players will play.
Well, we weren't
Yeah, we
much
weren't.
actually. we'll
Right.
sit here and wait. Wait.
Wait for Tim to wee.
I'm sorry Lorelei's racist, it just sort of fit into the character.
It just sort of happened. Don't worry, we'll convince her to
It's
not be
because she has
racist.
no wisdom. She doesn't have the wisdom
yeah.
to understand that, people
We'll
are
convince her
people
otherwise.
are people. She thinks books are people, but not tieflings.
Oh, okay. In which case,
Hello.
when Lorelei asks if Duke's ready, I'm like almost, and then put on some tiefling horns to.
That's not funny.
I suppose.
I think they look cute.
Alright, they're alright on you, I suppose, because you're not really a tiefling and you've got a sword.
Screw it. That's fine.
What's this person called?
Inside Warrior 117.
I really shouldn't try and.
And that's a
read
high piece of
from
toast.
Wow, is that things happening in chat? That's so cool.
Hey,
How cool is that?
that's pretty cool.
I'm excited.
Who?
You can read the whole thing when they're done if you like.
Who is Chat's favourite character?
No.
Uh,
You know.
Here. Well, Scenario Brush is Wellerby's favourite character. He's like, oh my god, he's such a folk hero.
Lorelei likes everyone really except the tieflings. I'm racist.
So disturbing.
Bottom left sounds like Kochi from Zelda Breath of the Wild.
That's you.
That's me.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't played that. I think it's terrible. Don't at me.
Well, you think Breath of the Wild is terrible?
Oh, I do.
Oh, I had great fun with Breath of the Wild.
I said don't at me.
I just added you, know? What does this person say? He says, die shop guy.
man.
Sounds like, oh yes, the die shop guy. That was brilliant.
Didn't get that far. It's a bad game.
Stop.
I don't like it. I tried.
Apparently, you sound like James Ancaster.
No. I've listened to James Acaster. Oh, Kettering.
Apparently, you
Kettering.
should be the first to die now.
I felt that coming. If I do, I'm coming back as a tiefling, and we're going to have words.
So many words.
You know what? Tim's got a good plot hook coming up for me though. Growth for Lorelei, right?
Sure. What?
Maybe she likes tieflings later. You could work on that. I don't like being racist, but I've committed to it.
Right, but I feel like having Tim force a good tiefling sort of is a worrying worrying message about racism.
Not even a good tiefling.
And it's just gonna,
Find
you're just
yourself
gonna.
an Uncle Tom.
There's
It's all
gonna,
fine.
there's gonna be a. Oh, you're one of the good ones. I can't do
Yeah.
Welsh.
I can't.
I meant like maybe.
Can we go to the mayor now?
Right.
Let's go to the mayor.
So, The
I'm
mayor,
going to the bank.
whose name has yet to be determined because it's in a book.
Hasta King in
fucking
yellow,
somewhere.
like she
Can I
is.
save this now?
Hey!
You did.
It's Mayor
Awesome.
McCheese.
It's Mayor. Yes. The mayor's residence.
She's
Mayor
called Freya.
Mayor, yes.
Mayor
Freya
Freya.
the mayor.
He is not.
Oh.
You did indeed save his
Sometimes
life.
you've got a yes
Did ya?
and though, Tim.
Oh yeah, he's got one. He's got
But
an
I
arm
have it
missing.
written down
He's got
somewhere.
an
Mayor
arm missing,
Freya.
right?
No.
I'm not reading that.
What? What does it say?
He says, "Don't die. I'd rather like the character." And then High Piece of Toast says, "I don't, lol."
JK, don't hate me.
Oh, it's nice.
I don't hate you as much as Breath of the Wild.
So we're going to the armless mayor's house. Is everyone going, or are we
Just
splitting
me and
up? What's
Doom.
happening? Okay.
You two are going to the bank.
No, I'm going to see Sister Tane and the church in general and find Johan. I thought you
Okay.
could
The
probably
Toast
check out
takes
your
back the JK.
church.
Yeah.
They might have some wisdom.
Okay.
Alright, let's go to the mayor's house and walking along.
Sure. You arrive there. It's not that far. But yeah, with directions, it takes you about 10 minutes.
Are you sure you didn't want to fly? Since you know.
Well, I'd be leaving you behind, wouldn't I?
That's true. That would
You're
be
outside.
sad.
It's
Knock,
quite a
knock.
large townhouse.
Knock, 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 knock.
On the front gate. The gateman opens it. Yes.
Hello,
Hello.
I'm quite special. Can I see the mayor?
It's true.
I've got wings, look!
Do you have an appointment?
My wings are an appointment. See, look, look.
I'm looking.
See that?
I can read.
That means
and
I
they
can
don't
go
say.
where I like. Can I roll persuasion?
No, it does not. Try rolling persuasion. Sure. He seems
45 DC.
8!
plus
8!
8.
It's all 8. Just 8.
No.
Alright. Here's the thing.
What?
We had an adventure yesterday and there was a demon corpse and now we need to find books on local history and I think the mayor might know.
The mayor recently lost an arm. He is convalescing.
Right. Does he have a library?
The mayor has books.
I'm gonna cast sending.
Sure.
I was sure it was going to
Oh,
be Charm. I was fucking sure it was going to be Charm
Do you
first.
know what though? Do you know what, right? He's only got one of his arms because of Doot here. Doot ran in and saved him.
Oh, rephrase that.
I mean, he's alive because of Doot.
Much better.
Doot saved his life. Doot and Johan.
Are you casting sending?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello, Mr. Mayor. We are at the gate. I
It's a
saved your life. We need some help.
Nice.
Fair enough.
How many words is it? 25?
25.
Are you
For the next 5-10 minutes, Lorelei continues arguing with the guy.
So you can reply to this.
Do you want to see my
And then-
kalimba? I'll sing you a song if you let me in. Let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in.
Roll performance.
I didn't say it was a good song.
Natural 20!
5!
It is a terrible song.
When are you
He's
bring the
staring at you, stony faced.
Because it came in bits and I'm waiting for the rest of the bits to come.
Yeah. After about
I was not
5 minutes of this song, the mayor, the door opens and you see the mayor like slowly walk down with a walking stick now. Comes to the front gate. Roderick, that's alright. Let them in.
Hello.
Thank you.
Hello.
How are you feeling?
Oh, don't worry about me, I'm harmless.
It's-
Hey!
Oh wait, he thinks he pointed, but he doesn't. It's just his phantom limb.
Yeah.
You see his
It's
stump
kind of
wiggle.
an elbow in it. Yeah. He's trying to put on a brave face.
Yeah.
Do you know what? We are trying our best to get to the bottom of what's happened. But it would be really helpful if we had some books on local history.
Local history will restore my arm.
Well, it would stop other people being hurt.
Come on in.
Thank you.
He walks in. You follow behind him. Open the door, and there is a large hall with a grand staircase in the middle. And he takes you through to the right hand side there is you see a smoking room, and then there's a small billiards table in there. You walk along to the next room along, and there is a library in here.
Right, this is nice, isn't it?
There are a lot of books,
Where
floor
was
to
I?
ceiling, with a ladder that is on a rail that seems to go around.
Where would I find local history?
Oh, local history would be over here. This shelf along there, and then on this shelf above it, but just that far. What particular sort of local history are you looking for?
I am looking for information about someone called Kilvane, also known as the Dread Priest, last spotted in this area.
Kelthane.
Is that what he's called?
I think I got that.
K-E-L-T-H-A-N-E.
I wrote down Zidane.
Zidane.
Calvin.
So close.
I wrote down
Put it down
Zinedine
inside. Put it
Zidane.
down.
How did I get Zidane?
Put it down as Zendaya.
I just wrote a series of lies.
Zendaya is mentioned.
Nice.
Mary Poppins.
What was it again? Please tell me what it was again before I write it down.
There it's
The
stuff.
Kelthane.
Dread Priest.
Yep.
Kelthane. K-E-L-T-H-A-N-E. I had this bit fine in my notes, and the actual, the rest of the world is in a book that I have thrown into the Shadow
Into
Realm.
the nether.
It's
Yeah.
alright.
Next week I'll find it underneath where the fairy's dragon was.
My new dice look delicious.
There's always going to be
Eat
something
them.
I'm missing for some
Minty.
reason.
Shall I eat them?
Eat them. Eat them. Do it.
I'm gonna eat the dice.
Eat
Shall I
the dice. Eat the dice. Yeah, you should eat the dice.
Yeah.
This one looks like a better shaped
Roll
swallow.
persuasion. No, don't.
Right. I investigate the bookshelves.
Roll me investigation, please. With presumably the help of Doot. Okay, so roll as well, please.
22.
And
Investigate.
yeah, please.
Could just give her advantage.
Investigate.
16.
Okay.
22 is
22.
best.
Yeah. You spend the morning poring through these books. There doesn't seem to be, the name doesn't come up. About 4.
Someone's egging me on, going to do it. Eat it.
Hey. Something about 8 or 9 generations ago, there was mention of some sort of calamity coming, of green fire in the sky, and many people died.
Did the mountains fall?
No, the skies turned green. There was a sort of a cackling, and people. Something at some point, there was a large radius of people who just all keeled over and died.
You've been sealing people's life. I'm not there.
But yes, there were no first-hand accounts as far as the author of the book could tell. Everyone who was first-hand died.
Would I be able to identify what this was from my knowledge, my arcane knowledge?
Sure.
I give it a go.
Arcane, yeah.
Arcana 17.
17. There are tales of necromancers. There's a book. An ancient... Yeah. No, that's absolutely fine. Yeah. Tales of an ancient book that had instructions for how necromancers might achieve lichdom.
Oh, we're fighting a demi-lich, aren't we? Or a disabled demi-lich.
You don't know that much.
No, okay.
But this sounds like some sort of arcane necromantic bullshit.
Right.
And that sounds like... You mentioned he'd come out... He said 250 years ago? And that sounds about the right span of time.
Well, I hate to say it, dude. We got 99 problems and a lich is one.
Oh, fuckery. And it's not
You
a
were
chicken.
waiting
Wait,
for
I'm
that,
not
weren't
there.
you?
I was.
So waiting for that.
Not sorry.
No. Not even... Okay.
I've been hiding wooden eggs around the library. That's where
Sure.
we're going.
When did you carve these wooden eggs? Or did you buy them?
Oh, I carved them, yeah.
Fair enough. You just had them in the
It's
person.
part of my sack of nonsense. That's easy in my inventory. It's just sack of nonsense.
Fair enough.
Yep.
That's absolutely fine. Wooden eggs. The mayor has been
Thing
sort
is
of
eggs.
sat in a book in a book.
Sat in a book.
Sat in a chair in a corner with a book on his knee.
What's the mayor's name again?
How's he turning the book?
I wish I could fucking remember. It's in a book somewhere.
I'm just
If
going
we
to put
written it
Mayor.
down.
Mr. Mayor.
If you see this, but coloured yellow, then love of God.
Hello.
It's not
over.
Florence Merriweather,
Mayor?
that's the
No, it isn't. Yes.
herbalist.
Would you like me to be frank with you?
I'd like
I
it to
thought
be
you were
Lorelai.
nice.
Hey! I nearly said it, and then I was like, nope, there's another 3 people in the room who are chomping on a bit.
It's your job to look after this
Already.
village, and I feel like I would be doing you a disservice if I wasn't honest with you about what I think's going on.
What appears to be the matter?
This seems to be some sort of lich-related necromancy. I can't say that. Lich-related necromancy. We found these gems. There's 2 of them, but I think there might be more.
Do you show him the ivory box?
Yeah, don't touch it.
Break it.
Ah.
It's empty, right?
No, I kept the emerald. I forgot to put it back.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to touch it to put it back.
Oh, you took that?
No, I found it.
You found it in the in the church of
No, I found it
Shante.
in the caves where I found this body, which I think was once the lich. And it
You
can't move on until we find his pieces.
Then who took it from the church?
Oh, yes, that's right. Who took it from it? Sister
Evil-
Tane
no.
and
It was the evil. No, the person
the
that took it was
octopus
evil.
person.
Yeah.
It was the bad man.
Had lots of tentacles.
That's
He
one of my
ran away,
questions
we
for
didn't
Miss
see
Kane.
him.
Did he
Who was the bad man?
You didn't see him. You didn't see where he went.
None of us saw him, did we? No, he disappeared through a door and the door collapsed, didn't he?
Yeah, he got punted by a
the
skeleton.
doorway got collapsed behind him. We couldn't follow him.
So he didn't reach Kelthane then.
No. Just us and Sister Tane. We purified her. She's no longer under the contract.
Under what contract?
Oh, she was like under this really weird contract. And that's why she was mean to me.
Sure.
She tried
To some
kill-
sort of necromancer.
That's right.
And he picked up the box and took it
Yes.
off to the
To the
crevasse.
left. Yeah, to Kelthane.
And you instructed him on his way
Yes.
to Kelthane.
Yes.
So the demi-lich couldn't steal his soul.
Yes.
And now we have to find some other way of taking out the necromancer.
Yes. Also, we have to find Kelthane's body parts. Are there any more in the church?
Not in the church, no. There's one in the bank. The rest I'm not sure about. This is going to be a whole thing, isn't it?
I'm going to be honest. I'm uncomfortable. I don't like liches. This is outside of my comfort
You will
zone.
note as well, at no point did you say the word Kelthane out loud before he did.
Was this common knowledge, Ben?
No, we are a brotherhood.
Ah.
You'll be wanting one
the
moment.
silver flame?
You'll be wanting the pamphlet.
Literally, yes.
So you've stumbled upon our secret organisation.
You'll be wanting the act. Okay, one moment, it's here. And he goes over to the bookcases and pulls out one that seems to be some sort of herbology thing, and there's a click. And the bottom of one of the bookshelves just sort of swings up, and there's a book underneath, and he takes it out and closes it with his hand, then picks it up. Here, hold this.
Ah.
You can borrow it. I would like it back.
I can
Please don't
assure you,
lose it.
I will look after it, guide it with my life. Because books are people too.
You look after it. Let her borrow it. Make sure you get it back.
Books are people too. Remember.
Great. I'm gonna go back to bed.
That's
Let me
fair.
know if you ever find a cleric that can do restorative magic on my arm.
That's great.
I will
restoration.
look into
That's
that.
regeneration.
I want to figure that out. I can
It's a long way off.
do one day. I'll bring
Might
you
be
back
closer
an
for
arm,
druids.
hopefully.
Hopefully mine, not someone else's.
This brotherhood. Is it the silver flame?
The silver flame are useful, but they wouldn't use a lich to kill other liches. They would go themselves and cleanse with fire and purify everything. Kelthane wants to move on. He wants to earn his place in Mechanis. We leave him there, and we draw necromancers to him by leaving clues around. I happen to have one more piece, Well, no, I don't have it. It's at the bank.
There was Muriel in the cave. No, wait, a Muriel. What do you call him now? The pink
Mural.
dins. Yes, it was a man in a wooden hat, and it said, "We use evil to guard evil, for it does not guard itself."
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that whose motto is that?
We are not there.
We are
We
not.
don't know.
That was a tailor art.
Okay, what's your brotherhood called? I should make a note.
We have the Brotherhood of Kelthane.
Oh, that sounds very
Makes sense.
dodgy.
You want to do some rebranding there.
So, Kelthane, you know he's getting kind of tired of doing the whole getting the necromancers.
I have
Kinda
never
wants
been
to-
down there. I have never seen him for
I
myself.
don't recommend
He's
it.
pretty mad. He's
He was gonna
he's-
kill
I
me.
imagine so.
He can just get out and do stuff. If
But he
wants.
agreed not to because he wants to go to Mechanus when he dies.
He does, but he's also been like, "Hey, if I don't get out, I want to go to rest now. I think I've done enough. So give me all my body bits back, or I'm gonna be an angry boy." Those are his exact words.
Shit.
Yeah. So we kind of need to get those pieces so we can go.
Oh god. I just.
Do you
Oh!
have any? If you're the Brotherhood of Kelthane, do you have any of his
We
bits?
know of one. Someone has one. It's in a safety deposit box at the bank. We don't know whose it is. There aren't many of us. We don't exactly advertise as much. There used to be some sort of order. We don't know what it is, but some sort of offshoot specifically devoted. This is why I'm mayor. This is why. Oh god.
Did
Look.
one of you, by any chance, keep chickens?
No.
No, she wasn't one of you.
Was that the necromancer did that then that took my arm? I assume so.
Yeah.
Right,
yeah.
yes. As extraction to take the phylactery. That thing.
I made a note. They got a teleportation thing. We can get back there to put the body parts back.
Oh, the teleport circle.
Yes.
You can't get out then.
No.
Yes.
It's got a seal on it.
Yes. I know basically, roughly, like how to get down there. I've never done it, but
I don't recommend
it's
it.
actually in the book. The instructions, they're pretty simple. You
Go in.
it basically, there's
Left
sort of
foot,
the
right
torch of
foot,
lights.
left
The torch of lights. There, the room of torches says, snuff out the lights. Go to the next room. Don't spill blood on the sand. And then it says, go right. Don't go straight on. That way lies death.
So that guy's
Then
definitely
the instructions
not
in
dead.
which white to kill in which order, and then just again snuff out the lights to go through the third door, and then it says do not touch the corpse.
We worked this out.
Interesting. So
we
it-
worked out almost all of this without the
Not that.
book. I mean,
Did it
I
all
touched the corpse. I'm going to be honest, I'm a curious
You
person.
spoke to Kelthane.
I did.
Is this why he's coming out at some point to kill us all?
No, he wanted to kill me. He didn't like me.
Why would he not like you?
I think he found me disrespectful. I asked him if he fucked.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
We all heard
Oh my
that.
gosh.
Damn it! Fuck. I can see why he would take against that.
I didn't know he was a lich.
So the colour starts to drain from the mayor's face. Oh god.
Bad news, Jim. Is that his name? Is he Jim?
No.
I've been in stickier situations than this. It'll be alright.
Great. And he just wipes his brow.
I shouldn't be.
Oh, this is really
But it is.
right. Yes, we are some offshoot. We're here. We're stationed here. Offshoot of I don't know what. But yes, we look after. So you've talked to. Did you talk to Kelthane?
I didn't.
Well, that's
I
sensible.
wasn't on board with the.
As far as I understand, he takes your
thing.
life force, and if you really piss him off, he just kills you outright.
Yeah, that is what he was saying. You could, when people were touching the weird.
People, multiple.
We were all
It was a
stupid.
very sensible time, full of sensible decisions.
See, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, right?
How many times did you do it?
I did it the first time, and I was like, don't do that again. But they did.
Who did?
Neri and Wellaby. They poked
You
his
definitely
eye.
hold on to the book. Oh, So,
I want to argue.
essentially, do you know? I'm not an arcanist. You could talk to Fourth Whistle. She doesn't know. Obviously, she's not in. But she has the spell locate object.
Okay.
I've got that.
You've got that.
I think I
Right.
do, yeah. Hang on, let me just check. No, I don't.
I can have
I
that
didn't take
if I
it
prepare it.
today.
Yeah.
I've got locate animals or plants.
If
Wait,
you
can I
cast,
take it?
right, don't touch the emerald. But if you use it as a focus on the spell, then if there is a body part of him within like the area that you can do with that, then it will pop. It will show you where it is.
That's
Okay.
1,000 feet though.
Yeah.
So
You need to be in the right.
you need to be in the
town.
right zone.
That's right. Who are we
You would
going
know
to
it's 1,000
again?
feet.
Who's the arcanist?
The mayor doesn't know. And a Fourth Whistle.
Ella.
Yes.
That's cool. Wait, we met her, didn't we?
Yeah.
Mm. She's pretty dope.
That's a spell I should prepare. Then.
It's a good job you kept the emerald,
Yeah? Why? What happens?
because then you would have nothing to find the other pieces
This
with.
is
Oh, yeah.
this is part of what's
Just
called.
don't touch it, otherwise it takes your soul. As
So
far as
I know a
understand.
little bit about liches, do I?
You know a little bit, like that they are. That you
I
don't
know
know
that-
anything of how to become one, but
But I know I've got a phylactery.
yeah, it's why generally you know you've got a phylactery. It's generally why necromancy is frowned upon, because it seems to inevitably lead to this. Although there are necromancers who technically work on the side of sort of neutral sometimes, but it's generally distrusted as a. And yes, and phylacteries are known of. They're known. They can be basically anything, because. Like liches have come and been arisen, and then they've had like instructions how to destroy them, and that sort of thing. That side of it has been fairly wide. I'm still doing this because he's only got one arm. Yeah. So yeah, it has been fairly widely distributed. That in sort of information.
Right.
But
So what this is it's a phylactery.
Hmm.
And demi-liches have got several of these, and they put bits of their soul in each one. And that's how they live. And if you destroy all the phylacteries, you destroy the demi-lich.
actually, point of order. The that is just a it is a case of non-detection. It can't be located. The phylactery itself is the emerald. That's why if you touch the ivory box and it doesn't rip your soul out of your body,
Yes.
then you're fine.
Right.
It's not a phylactery.
The
Don't
emerald's
touch
the phylactery, though.
yes.
Yeah, the emerald.
And the
Right,
fingers
right,
and
right.
toes.
They're
As
just
far as we
body
understand,
parts.
they're just body parts. He needs to be. He can go if he goes on to the afterlife incomplete. Something bad. I don't really know that side of the religion. You're
Something bad.
you're some sort of cleric.
I think
Yeah,
we need.
let me think about that for a minute. Should I religion?
Yeah, go for it. Roll.
Roll a
So
thing.
there's
Good
six.
try. Religion.
Religion, you say?
Guidance. Guidance.
I forgot to do it, so I'm not doing it.
God damn it.
Religions. Oh god, where am I looking? 5.
Intelligence.
So, 21.
21. In your religion, essentially, if someone goes to the afterlife incomplete, they're not so much. No, it's basically fine. They would go, and there would be their spirit would be incomplete. Like if they were missing an arm, they would still their spirit form would be missing that arm.
Jesus
But there's no real problem with it.
He's just fussy, isn't he?
That's weird.
Mm.
That's real weird.
It's weird, but you understand that different gods have different rules.
It's
Wait.
the order plane, right?
Wait,
And
okay, but
he's a
if you
mage,
got
but he's
burned
missing
up,
his fingers.
would you not have a soul anymore?
But Doctor Strange.
I don't get it.
It's not really come up much
No.
in trickery. It's more of a sort of life domain thing. But
Okay.
some people have their own sort of self-image. And if someone's missing, say, an arm or something,
Oh, okay.
then their self-image of them is them missing
Oh,
the
I
arm.
see. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. That makes more sense.
So
Yeah.
Kelthane has got a poor self-image.
Mhm.
We just go back and tell him he's beautiful.
Well,
Wizards need fingers.
but you understand, like, different gods have different rules,
Mm-hmm.
and you certainly don't know what it would take, say, if someone was trying to bargain their way out of the hells,
Yeah.
if it would take something more, like, assured
Mm.
to avoid that sort of fate.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
There were old rituals where people would sort of plate their bones with gold after they died. You don't really know if it was.
Gangster as fuck.
That's icky.
You don't really
I
know if it
hate
helped.
it. That's
But,
gross. Imagine gold on your bones right now. That's so yucky.
After you've died, man.
Yeah.
That's like saying, imagine being mummified right now.
Yeah, both of those things upset me.
Fair enough.
Okay.
But, yeah. It's like, it doesn't seem like a big deal for, I've forgotten the name of your trickster god.
Alidamar.
Alidamara, yes. It's not such a bad thing.
Okay.
But like Alidamara lives in Asgard, where people just like get drunk and fight. Who needs all their bits in
Okay,
Asgard?
so while they have been going and researching, and I'm going to be using both arms now, you two.
I rode.
First thing I do is I cut off one of Sister Tane's arms, stop using it. I don't do that.
Yeah,
Well,
you head to
Do
the.
you want to go first? or
no,
shall
after
I?
you, Wellaby.
I ride my dinosaur because it turns out my dinosaur has a 50-foot movement speed.
Yep, we're done. It refuses to take any sort of saddle
badger?
though, so it really like you have to sort of clamp your hands on and your feet on to stay on.
Yeah, but
But yeah,
my
whereas
body's
the badger
fine.
does have a saddle, it's much more comfortable, right? But much quicker. You get where you're going. Where are you going?
I'm going to see Father Reverend Flossum.
Reverend Flossom
He's
at
the one
the
I called
Church
a
of
little
Shantae. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Hang on. Okay.
Getting into him.
Red leather, yellow leather.
Are you knocking as a
Yeah,
cow?
knocking.
The dinosaurs.
Moo.
He opens the door. Oh God! Oh God! It's you.
Hello
What?
there.
What's
Reverend
why are you?
Flossum. Oh, this is just my dinosaur that I'm riding. Don't worry about it.
Sure. Oh, give me animal handling. Sorry, by the way. Just
Come on, animal handling.
What?
Just
think about it.
slides off the side of it.
19.
19. That's
I
absolutely
want
fine. You get
fucking
there, no
dinosaur.
issue. So. Okay. How can I?
Right. So, a lot of information that we need to talk about.
Right.
So, did you know that there is an evil magic user of some kind named Dread Priest Kelthane in a cave near here?
I did not. No.
I'm going to check and see if he's lying. I only rolled a 13.
Seems pretty shocked.
Who was it that gave you that white ivory? Was it an ivory box?
Yeah, it was a little white carved ivory box, like a little.
Who was it that gave you that?
I don't know. It basically it was left here. Like a lot of the things get left here, and I don't know. No, careful with the wire there. Just, careful.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah, definitely don't kick that wire. Otherwise, we're fucked. No, yeah. No, I don't know who leaves these things. You see, he's still clutching his staff of detect magic.
Okay. Right. So
Sort of
there's
in front of
some
him.
magical bad stuff happening.
Well, yes. Like we saw what happened in front of the church. It all rotted,
It
and
is-
then
It
the
is.
mayor lost his arm.
We think that it is. Well, it seems that it's sourced from some kind of evil magic lair, which is really dangerously close to the outside of the city.
Well, let's not go there then. Can we brick up the entrance?
I'm not sure that bricks will stop a giant evil magic guy.
No, probably not.
So you're not aware of any of this?
I'm thinking of moving house.
This is less use than I thought it was when I sent you.
A little bit. And at this point, you do catch up.
No, I went straight to the...
Oh, you went Silver Flames.
Yeah,
Right.
so-
So you're not aware of any of this?
No.
Okay.
Oh, God.
If you want to leave, I can
Oh,
mind
sure,
the
sure.
church over a short period of time.
I'm not entirely sure I want to leave the church. I have my flock to tend to, but Ooh.
Right. I thought you might know something about this, but never mind.
No, sorry.
Right, I'll go catch up with.
What was Kelthane, you say?
Yeah, never mind about it. Don't worry.
Never mind about the evil force.
Maybe tell the guard that there's evil stuff.
The guard?
What direction is the cave in?
Oh, it's down the path and out to the right, and then over a bit. You remember because there was the chicken coop to the right.
What?
Oh yeah, so
compass direction from the city.
so basically, you got because there's a main track. There's a main thoroughfare.
Yeah.
Is it thoroughfare?
Thoroughfare.
Thoroughfare. Yeah, the main thoroughfare basically runs sort of northeast to southwest, and the Church of Shantae is very much on that, and just sort of out the left out the door, and then up, and then so to the northwest, and then on the right there's a chicken coop, and then just further out a bit, not very far at all. There are some hills to start.
I say on the left, out the door, and then further along a bit, and then up past the chicken coop, and then just along past there, not very far at all, where near some hills, there's some kind of big magic cave of doom.
I'm going to get my eggs from the other side of the town.
Right. Yeah, but I mean, Lilith is dead though.
What?
Reverend, you need.
Oh no! Yes, we had the funeral.
We had the funeral. You
Yes.
remember that Lilith is dead.
Yes.
So you do need to get your eggs from the other side of town. Unfortunately.
Yes.
So right, I thought that you might know something more about this because you had the relic there.
No, I don't know.
Be
who left it.
careful. Warn the guards. I'm gonna go catch up with Sir Neri of Brush because my mount is much faster than his.
Thank you so much for the nightmare.
Bye. Sorry.
Goodbye.
You're a trash person made of trash.
You definitely make it there first. Jeez. Okay. This is more. It's in a sort of residential area. It's sort of.
I want my conversation to this music.
It's investigation music.
Yeah.
Detecting.
You make it to the Church of the Silver Flame.
Knock, knock!
The Goliath opens the door.
Do you remember who she is?
Hello! I'm here to find Sister Tane and possibly Johann of Blacksmith.
Ember!
Johann of Vengerberg.
Finger boys.
We can't afford the Witcher soundtrack now.
Sorry, what's your name? I'm Ceneri of Brush.
It's Vena Cora, we've met her before.
I haven't. You
Yeah.
two have.
Okay.
Oh, wait, thank you for that.
That's what happens
Fucking
when you,
find my book now.
this is what happens when you split the
I-
party every single session.
Vena Cora.
Good day, Vena. Ceneri of Brush.
Yes. Kane.
Where's she put?
Johann.
Johann.
Right.
Ember.
He gone.
He gone.
Yeah.
Bloody fuck. Alright.
He not here.
And Sister Tane is... But where's she? Is she
Oh,
pointing inside of the
Goliath-
street?
Oh no, yeah, the Goliath is sorry, it's pointing inside, and there's just like there are benches set up in sort of a circle around it. It's like a big, like I've described before. It's like a big teepee sort of thing made out of make a regular house material, like I guess wattle and daub probably. Anyway, you don't know. But yeah, there's a chimney right at the top, and there are benches set up all the way around in sort of like a hexagonal thing. And Sister Tane is basically laid out on one of the benches. There are a few blankets. She is very much asleep.
Okay, I go over and wake her up. Thank you,
Yeah.
Vena.
Yes.
Thank you.
Me go clean.
You go clean.
Yes. And yeah, the guy sort of looks right.
This is on the bench next to her head.
Fucking oh god, don't do that.
Good morning, sunshine.
She puts out the fire in her hand. I
can take a lick.
And again, like she's speaking with a very gruff voice, but I don't want to do that because it'll fuck up the audio. And but there, with the massive teeth in her jaw, she kind of. Oh, hello, Mary.
How are we this morning? I hop up on the bench next to her. Pop my weapons down and everything. Well, I mean my shield. Not taking my sword belt off.
I have a lot of nightmares.
That's fair.
But I am myself.
You are yourself. You are free of... Who did you... I just so many... Right. Let's start from where you were taken hostage by whoever attacked the town. You're going to describe...
Hostage?
Well, you were dragged up... I'm going to tell you what I'd like to know in the order I'd like to know it, and then you're going to tell me the thing. So hold on. There was a point where you were dragged along by whoever that nasty man was that took you off to the cave. Don't know why you did that. We'll find out in a minute. Hold. At some appropriate moment along the way, you're going to tell me about your deal, your contract with whoever it was with, and why you had it. And at the end, we'll share a hug. You'll be very grateful, and I'll probably have more questions once I know some things.
So you may have noticed my master had access to warlock spells.
So, question 1.
Question 1.
Your master.
Yes.
Is this the demon with whom you had a contract, or the scary man with the shiny mask?
The scary man with the shiny mask is the one with whom I had the contract.
Aha! And that would be your master.
Yes.
Okay, cool. It's fine.
Maybe it sold its soul for power and for me as an assistant.
I see.
It then sold me to a aspiring wizard, who I was then he sold the summoning spell essentially for money, and then the wizard did the summoning spell that was a fake spell, and I dimension doored in and appeared like, "You have summoned me, master," and then I murdered him. And then I was supposedly free, and we did this a few more times until I was able to get in with the Silver Flame and say I'm a free tiefling.
I'm just putting down your notes that you were part of an absolute murder scam.
Well, what's the point in getting paid up front when you can just teleport in and murder them?
You're not here.
I'm not here.
They were all murdered in accidents. I believe one... I can't remember his name. I remember his face so well when I pushed the bookcase over on top of him.
Wasn't something else Amber, was it?
No.
Cool.
No. It wasn't a... Oh, you mean Johan?
I mean, Johan's brother.
The Firewalker. Yes. No. No. This was Arcanists, not Warlocks. Yes. So then we got in with the Silver Flame, and because he heard about the phylactery, he wanted to take it and barter with a nearby lich, the Kelthane, presumably, and this would have gotten him more power for some reason. He does not share the details, or it did not share the details of its plans with me. I know it had a spell book. It had some other strange book with odd pages that were vetted.
What?
They stank. The pages were like they were rotting constantly.
Weird.
Of this,
okay.
bound together with what I assume was sinew.
Interesting.
Rotting flesh book.
How did you end up in this contract with this thing?
I was summoned by his patron to serve him. From hell. From Avernus. The first level of hell.
Interesting. So, setting question, that's where tieflings come from here.
Not necessarily. You don't know that.
You see why Lorelai's sceptical of them?
Lorelai's sceptical of them because one or two have been mean to her, and therefore she hates their race.
Some
They came
tieflings...
from hell.
As far as Ceneri is aware, tieflings, some sort of demonkin. They can arise from time to time through either consorting with demons or consorting in areas where demons consider what's the opposite of sacrilegious? No, yeah, in fact it would be, yeah. So instead of sacred, sacrilegious, yeah. So where demons consider unholy places.
Unhallowed and whatnot.
Yeah, unhallowed.
See,
Or even just a curse upon a family.
This is why Lorelai doesn't like tieflings.
Some tieflings, though, are straight up summoned from hell in exchange for contracts. Although I don't know how. I don't think Ceneri would be particularly well versed on that area. It might be sort of thing. He'd have heard of people summoning up demons to make pacts and devils to make pacts. Yeah.
Okay.
It's about the sum total of it.
Okay. So remember how I got on the contract.
I'm expecting at some point the necromancer to come and find me.
You don't think he'd push on to Calthane after we'd passed?
Maybe he died in there.
I hope.
Maybe he teleported out.
Yes, I find it very unlikely that he died in there. But unfortunately, we have another task.
Finding the bones.
Finding the bones.
I cannot help you with that. I do not know the location of it.
And I fear we cannot help you when the necromancer returns.
Fun. So are we to strike a bargain? Are we to strike a deal?
No, I really, we're just sharing information at this. Oh, I can help you.
Have I arrived yet?
Yeah, give or take. I'd say so.
How well do you handle yourself? Weapon proficiency wise.
Well, and she just holds a hand out and it is like just all on fire.
Yes. No, but I meant with physical weapons.
Nothing much. Simple things, sure. That mace.
What's a battle axe? What's a battle axe? Is it martial or simple?
Oh, simple weapons. Yeah.
No, a battle axe is.
Battle axe is a martial. Oh god,
okay,
yeah,
cool.
Definitely.
I thought so. I just wasn't.
Yes.
Hand axe is simple.
Yeah. My areas. I'm hoping. Now that I'm free, I've never had any sort of clerical. No. I was hoping now to maybe train more in the ways of the Silver Flame.
Ecclesiastically.
Ecclesiastically, indeed. Though, of course, my natural sorceress abilities may just be the better of me. Take the better.
Very well.
There's a word for it. May just overcome that. Let's go with that. For now, though, it is nice to breathe free. It is strange. I am not beholden to anyone.
No.
But my best home was here. Even if it was brief, I'd like it perhaps become a real thing.
It would be the easiest place for your old master to find you, if he's still about. I will not tell you how to live your life, but if I were you, I would hide.
If I was going to find a good way to die, I believe it would be right here.
Very well. Well, this place may need defending if we're not back in 6 months. So, get training.
I honestly don't think I would be much help there.
Well, that's why I said get training.
You might leave.
Oh.
It would be a shame. No, maybe I could take him. And you get the sort of distant look in her eyes of like, you can see there's a fire burning and like a 1,000-yard stare. Could she take on a demi-lich?
Maybe.
How much do we know? Like, because I can't remember what they've said in this in their conversation versus what all we've heard is that he thinks he's super powerful. I saw that he knows that he can get out of this at any time, and we know that he will attack us in 6 months.
Not us. Whatever's nearby.
Yeah.
We could not be here. Is not a thing that Neri would ever say.
Basically, he even said the words blowing off steam.
Yeah.
And he presumably would be willing to spend another millennia or however long it takes to
regain the order points, basically.
Yeah, to sort of balance put his hand on the other side of the scale for a bit.
Right. Okay. Well, okay. I arrive.
Yes, and you see there Sister Tane sort of giving this 1,000-yard stare with Sir Neri sat on the bench next to her.
Hello there.
Wellaby!
Reverend Flossom was no use at all.
Nothing new there. He's a bit of a wimp.
Do you know any more from...
I've learned a lot about Sister Tane here, and the thing that was dragging her around.
You recant these
I recount this information, yes.
It's worth noting, I don't know what he was saying a lot of the time, but I recognise a lot of it was deep speech.
I do not speak that. We are both very low intelligent people.
True. No, sorry. Witches.
Oh, it's the language of aberrations.
Which are?
Oh, I know what they are.
The language of things not of this realm, not only not of the material plane, not of the hells, not of the abyss, not of Celestia, of the far realm. The realm of roiling madness and... No, pretty much roiling madness.
I see. Odd. Very odd.
So bad
That's
shit.
Did you know his name as well, actually? Its name.
I believe he said it a few times, but again, being in deep
Tell me
speech, I don't know if I can repeat it accurately without
Give it a good college try.
getting some sort of headache.
Give it... Save the
Also,
world,
do,
worth a headache.
do either of us speak deep speech?
No, but we can mimic noises.
Right.
Which makes a noise that is...
Don't you dare say unmimicable.
No, well, she's mimicking herself. It's very much like a wretch.
Yeah.
Like she's vomiting the words. And there's a sort of clicking at the back of her throat as she says it.
Okay. I give a go to mimicking it.
No actual mimicking of it, because...
No, I'm not going to... No,
Yeah.
that'll be gross.
Yeah.
No. Some people
Can I
are
get a reasonable approximation?
Roll performance.
That's very average. 11.
11. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Bring 3 and 4pence, we're going to a dance. It's a famous old thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, so
I don't think we've not...
I think we need to regroup with the others because we need to know what they've found.
Just a quick thing. When you said, was I here to make a deal? That's not because you can be very helpful in any way, is it?
I could lend you my powers, and you could try and help
What
me.
does that mean?
Come along with.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant you'd give me magic and stuff.
Most of my magic...
Got to be much more specific in
and
this
she lights her
particular
hand on
world.
fire.
I cast
Most
guidance.
of my magic is a sort of thing that if I give it to you, it takes away from you.
What?
She burns stuff.
I burn stuff.
Oh, right. Again, I meant more like... Never mind.
Nice battle axe, though.
It is.
Mhm.
Lovely. Ilmata's radiant battle axe.
Oh, really?
My new god.
Cool.
Mazel tov.
Yeah, capiche.
Is there anything more to say?
Fionor.
Is there anything you'd like to say to her?
Well, if you can come and help us, that would be good.
No, Wellaby, I think someone needs to be here. Not only in case we fail and die, and Calthane is out in 6 months, but also in case, and I make the noise again, comes back.
I think that I will spend a couple of days here helping people letting people know and helping people to prepare.
Indeed.
We need to, and then perhaps we can have once we know where we're going, I'll meet up with you there later.
Well, we can all take a few days to help them shore up their defences. Wait, unless that was you saying you weren't here next week.
I'm not here next week.
Right, okay. We'll go on without you! Sorry, it clicked after I spoke.
Absolutely fine.
But yeah, I think Sister Tane is best off staying here. She
Oh, right.
may be the most powerful person in the town!
I believe
Up there.
Fourth Whistle could give me a run for my
Yes,
money.
Fourth Whistle. Fourth Whistle. We definitely can't take her.
We should go and meet up with the others.
No,
though,
I
because
meant
they've been
with
sat
us, not
here.
in a fight.
Both.
But both. Oh, it's nearly lunchtime.
It might be fun to try. So,
No, Sister Tane.
oh, not in that way.
Oh.
Oh, in that way, Sister
So,
Tane.
Wait,
is
I've got
a
to write down my new ship.
Okay.
Where's my Sister Tane
Anyway.
page gone?
So, the two of you have the book from the mayor for the Brotherhood of Kelthane. What would you like to do?
I would like to go and find my friends. They probably went to the Temple of the Silver Flame.
Maybe we should go.
We're meeting up for lunch. We did say it at the beginning.
Oh yeah, let's go back to the inn.
It's
Yeah.
about lunchtime. Okay. You reconvene.
I sing that song
inn.
on the way back. Let me in, let me in, let me in.
Honestly, it's a masterpiece. Work of art.
Thank
Absolutely
you.
wonderful. Can't get enough.
Thank
Please
you.
more.
Thank you.
Roll performance.
Oh my god. 22.
It's actually not bad.
It's growing on you.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I mean it.
Yeah, like a tumour.
Let me in, let me in.
Oh, it's an earworm.
Go past. There's a group of Northmen you see who've recently come to town. They're at the inn. They seem very bawdy. They're wearing thick, heavy furs, and got like a lot of their armor is basically made out of like antler pieces and stuff.
You're looking particularly bawdy.
You used to approach a random one of them.
Yeah. Why are you wearing so many clothes? It's quite warm today.
I know where we're from.
Yeah, but you're not there anymore, are you? You can take some of that off, please.
And put it where?
I give him a really enthusiastic smile.
Roll persuasion.
Ah, no. 6.
I've been told about you urban pickpocket types.
Oh no, I was thinking more of like, no, it's fine, never mind.
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. And he goes back
Seduction
to his,
failed.
goes back to his, like his hunk of meat. That he's, and they're just like fat and meat. So
Lorelai just sits and watches with a smile.
Right there.
Where'd you come from?
The north.
What's in the north?
A lot of snow. Yetis.
Yeah, ease.
We got there was this big, like, huge chunk of boys
Yeah.
just fucking walking.
What do you mean? Like a whole ice?
Yeah.
Just walks.
Yeah.
Wow. That's incredible.
Would I know what this is?
What brings you down south?
Roll Arcana.
26.
Sounds like an elemental.
Sounds like an elemental.
What brings you down to the south town?
Trading. It's Payfell. You come here, you got stuff to trade. We go trade, we put our money in the bank, and then we head out again.
Can I
Payfell
pet
pays
the
well.
fur of the animal skin?
Right. What?
Can I pet it? It looks soft. Can I touch it?
Sure. And
Don't
yeah, it's
ask
pretty
him
soft.
to take it off, he won't.
It's you do get this sort of smell, this like dog sort of smell from him. Wet dog. Quite badly.
Came back at a good time.
But yeah, he seems burly but friendly enough.
That's cool.
And a little drunk.
I'm gonna get a drink now. Thanks for talking. What was your name, by the way?
Steve.
Steve! Lovely to meet you, Steve.
Yep. And you just
Steve, Northern Trader.
Saw a big ice guy. With legs. Big ice cube with legs is what I'm
It's
gonna call
called an
that.
elemental.
you would notice like an ice elemental. A bit like a water elemental, but more icy than watery.
I remember the water elementals from the last campaign.
Yeah.
What do ice elementals do?
They're like spirits and they're made of ice.
That's
They
cool.
can be quite evil, you've got to be careful.
But what if they're nice?
I've not met a nice one yet.
How's your approach?
Well,
Is it fighting?
It's like, no.
Is it fire?
You just go in the water and then they're like, bitch, get out of me. Stop standing on me.
That seems fair.
But you don't know they're there because they're made of water.
That seems a little disrespectful.
But how are you supposed to know what's water and what's elemental?
Just don't step in any puddles and you'll be fine.
I was trying to swim in a fountain.
Scenario brush!
The door slams open. Scenario Brush strides in.
Oh.
I also follow behind. I've tied my
What?
dinosaur up outside.
It's Luke. He said you should
Yeah.
try touching it when it's hard. Everyone look at the camera disapprovingly. Don't let him get away with that.
Hi, Neri.
Hello! I hope your mornings were a bit more fruitful than ours. I found out a lot about Sister Tane's backstory. It's very sympathetic, by the way.
There's toes in the bank.
Oh. I should imagine so. People work there. They've got
I was
feet.
going to say this emerald is a phylactery.
Ooh, let's have a look.
I
don't
don't
touch
know
it!
Oh!
what that is.
You do remember a few days ago you got told about a job going at the bank.
Right.
Yeah. It's you specifically.
I do remember by Floyd Mayweather. No, Florence Merriweather.
Floyd Mayweather. Yeah, no.
Was it a job or a job?
It was. I think it was a job, like an actual job.
All right.
But
No, it was like a job.
What does that mean?
a job or
Not
a
like
job?
a bank teller job.
Like a bank job.
No, not like a bank job.
Right.
No.
But like a job to go and do something for someone.
Yes.
Right.
So, wait,
A
what
job,
kind of?
but not a job.
I'm
Definitely not a
confused.
job. Or a job.
I think we have to ask Ella for help.
Right.
Oh yeah, she
What-
knows something.
Did you learn anything new?
Only that Kelthane is a demi-lich.
Right.
The mayor's in on it.
No,
In on
no,
him
he
being a
knew
demi-lich?
about Kelthane. There's a brotherhood of Kelthane. They're keeping
That
an eye
sounds
on him.
terrible.
No, it's not as bad as it sounds. It
It
just
sounds awful.
they're keeping an eye on him.
They feed necromancers to the Kelthane.
Do we
Still
know?
doesn't sound great.
Do we know who is in this brotherhood?
Only know the mayor.
Evil is evil. Greater, lesser. Don't forget the rest of the quote. It was
I
a good
don't
quote.
know. If you have to feed the lich, so
Which-
it doesn't, so it's not mad at us.
I've only played the
Forget to
second one.
feed them.
Oh no! Watch the
May
TV
as well
series.
feed it even.
Oh, watch the
people.
series.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's in that when he's talking to Ponzi Wizard Man at the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you found your
Yeah,
what's
in
it?
the tower with all the naked people.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so who's a lich and who isn't a lich?
I am not a lich. The
don't
chicken
know.
was a lich. Kelthane?
Oh, yeah, there was a
lich?
chicken.
Kelthane is a lich, and not just a normal lich, a demi-lich.
That
Okay.
sounds like less than a lich.
No, it's worse.
That's
They got more phylacteries.
What about...
confusing.
Phylacteries are
About
what it
half
puts
of them.
part of its soul in.
No. Oh, okay, good. That's good. Oh, like a.
Horcrux.
Thank you. My brain was like Deathly Hallows. Deathly Hallows, like no brain, not right.
Oh, can we... Have we exchanged all the info?
Yeah,
Can we
well,
just-
we
Oh,
exposit.
yeah.
We
Yeah.
exposit.
Yeah.
Exposition. Okay, and what's the plan?
I think visit Ella, right?
What about... Okay, so is the...
Oh, but we also have to do a bank job.
Yeah. Well, you do know there is some sort of finger or toe bone
Well-
at the bank.
I think if anyone can just teleport us into the back. Wait, so does someone have dimension?
Why don't we
I have
just go
Misty
to
Step.
the bank?
Close.
I can just go
Do you
in
need to
and
see
out.
it from Misty Step or anything?
I think I can look through. No, I just go 30 feet ahead.
Yeah, so you
Up to
can
30
just
feet
go
ahead.
stand on the other side. Go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Take the secure deposit box and.
Yeah.
Isn't that
Alright,
stealing?
That's pretty good.
No, it's only stealing if you're not meant to have it.
I think,
We're on a quest. We're on a quest to have it.
but I think somebody owns it, right? Actually, I'm neutral good. How do I feel
A
about
lot
this?
of it's about intention.
Don't you dare roll a dice to find out how you feel about this. That's such a cop out.
I think
You want
whether or not something is good or bad is about intention and results.
Becky puts a tank in front of me. Oh, you're thinking of robbing the bank, are you?
Becky!
Maybe. How
Whisper.
hard is it?
Well, the last guy who tried it exploded.
Whoa, that's intense.
I know about
What
it. They-
kind of explosion?
I don't know. I know they
Was
had to
it-
spend a week cleaning bits of gristle out of the.
Oh, so it didn't explode into glitter or anything.
That's
No.
awesome.
Just me.
What is glitter?
It's like sparkle,
No.
tiny sparkle.
Oh.
I
That'll
didn't
be
ask
2
for-
copper.
I didn't ask for this point.
No one ordered this.
Becky, do you do rations, by the way?
I do, yes.
Could I have 2
A
rations?
day's rations would be 2 copper. So 4 copper? Yeah, sure. We'll do some dried
4
meat.
copper.
4 copper for 2 days' rations.
I will buy.
Remember you have an encumbrance limit.
Oh yes. Bear in mind, I only have silver right now on me.
Well, you'd have to go to the bank to get that changed. Maybe you can
Right.
scope it out for your job.
Good idea. I'll come back.
Yes, we're not going to Misty Step
We
into
can
the
just
bank.
about.
We were never going to.
We can just about change you a 1 silver for 100 copper, but that would do me completely out of the kitty. So no.
Is there anything?
Seems like maybe you should keep more copper on hand then.
Is there anything nice that I can buy that somebody might like to drink or eat? That's maybe 50 copper or something.
50 copper.
Hmm.
We don't really sell that kind of upmarket stuff. There's probably
What about your recipe book?
a whole wheel of cheese would set you back 2 silver.
What about a round of
An
hamburgers for
entire
everyone?
wheel of cheese that's about, and she sort of gestures.
So the
about,
size of me, a wheel of cheese the size of me.
If that's a human arm span, that's a hell of a lot bigger than you.
Yeah.
How much for your recipe book?
Oh, I don't give that out. That's my grandmother's recipe book.
Man.
I'll come back with change.
Okay.
I'll put this behind the bar, or maybe just anyone looking for a pint. And
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Then
Great.
there we go. 2 copper, thank you.
Yeah.
Silver is actually a lot.
Yeah. Like,
Why did I
It's
spend
silver's-
25 of it on like just stuff for a
It was
spell?
nice. You turned him from a boy into a man.
I did.
It wasn't creepy at all.
Exactly. I tried real hard to not be creepy.
and failed 3
And
times.
failed
But
many
tried.
times in a row.
The attempt was important.
So, Lorelei, if you're not willing to Misty step in, what do you reckon our plan should be?
I reckon we go in through honest means, get employment.
Just do it quick, because otherwise it's going to be like, oh, go on. Yeah, there you go.
That's
Yeah.
not better.
Get a job at the bank,
Mhm.
and then when you've got access to it, sneak them out.
You have an interesting definition of honest means.
I mean, means that don't get you exploded.
Fair.
Why don't we find out who has the box, and then I make
Yeah.
myself look like the person who owns
Even
the box,
better.
and I'm like, hey, what's up? Just need to, hang out with my. Oh, but then we need a key, don't we?
Right, so what we need is the name of the person who's got it, and the key from the person who's got it, and the face from the person who's got it.
So we need to find out who owns it.
Yeah.
Right, yes. Who works at the bank?
You remember there was the dwarf with the brass rings in his beard?
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember his fucking name because it's in the
Chill
book.
guy.
Freya.
Yeah, but he was pretty chill, yeah.
Everyone
Yeah.
is Freya.
He sort of, yeah.
Until
sort of
someone
had
is
the
Freya.
hairline
Everyone
going
is
back a
Freya.
bit. And he seemed alright.
That's a right one.
He was he was the teller that you met.
Should we see if he's convincible? Maybe give us some information.
Do you go to the bank?
I would first like.
I think we should talk about it some more.
No, absolutely.
Well,
Talk about it while I
Lillian's
have some
husband had a safety deposit box.
I was thinking this.
Why was it that Lillian was targeted?
But I asked the mayor if one of their members kept chickens, and he said no.
But maybe it was the member's wife that kept the chickens.
They did also
No,
say
they
they
both
didn't
kept
know who
chickens
owned
together.
the box.
Oh yeah, that's true.
This is genius, dude.
Yeah.
I bet
We could,
Steve would let us have that key.
I don't think his name was Steve. I think his name was
Freya.
Roland or something. Was his name
Oh,
Roland?
these must leave me.
I fucking wish I had my book. I so wish I had that book.
His name was Willy Woo.
Nope, that's the halfling word for penis. I've got that written down.
Cedric. He was Cedric, right?
Cedric.
Cedric.
Yes, Cedric.
Cedric was the husband of Lillian.
Yes.
Yeah, that's who we're
Talking
talking
Oh
about.
right, oh shit, sorry, yeah. I thought you meant the dwarf at the bank.
No.
We're talking about Cedric.
It's there in my notes.
He went to the bank.
Oh,
Because he didn't know about the box, did he?
It's gone somewhere.
He didn't know
Well-
about the safety deposit box.
Yes,
he did not.
but she gave him the key.
Yeah, because it was
Because she was dead.
It was like her dying thing. That
Yeah.
pretty important.
Is there anything you want your husband to
It's
know?
a good thing that you asked that. Asked? How do you say asked?
Asked.
Asked.
Asked. How do you say asked?
Asked.
It's a good thing that you asked.
It's a good thing that you asked that, isn't
Ah.
it? I don't know how to do it. I just asked that.
There you go.
Asked
There
that.
you go.
It's a good thing that you asked that.
Yeah.
There you go. That's
you are,
what his
you are.
voice sounds like.
Well, we only needed we didn't need that many questions, so whatever.
Great.
You
So
did
we're going to
very
go and
well.
talk to Cedric before we go to
You
the
did very-
bank.
Dude.
I don't think Duke likes being stroked like that.
I have a beak face now. I'm going.
I love it. I love it when you do the beak.
Well, shall we go talk to Cedric?
I think we should.
Are you Okay, Lorelai, you're awfully quiet.
Yeah?
None of you know where Cedric lives.
I nearly got myself blown
we
up.
do.
Mr.
Do you?
Stepping into
Took
the
him
bank.
home.
We did, yeah. He was really,
We
really
did.
drunk.
You did, he was really drunk. My bad, yep.
I didn't even hit on him.
Fucking wasted.
Yeah,
I think
I
that's
waited
because you
outside
left
his
at that
house.
point, right?
Yeah, probably. That's the only
Fair
reason.
enough. Yeah.
Seems like
He's single now, you know.
freshly single. Slash widowed. Depends how you look at it.
Clonk, 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 clonk.
It takes minutes to hear like the shuffle of steps and the click of a key in the door. Oh, hello.
Cedric,
Cedric!
are you part of the Brotherhood of Kelthane?
We already know he's not.
No.
I just thought I'd check.
That's a good idea, though.
What's the Brotherhood of what?
Right.
Never
okay,
mind.
We've done this very wrong. Cedric, my boy! You remember me, Sir Neri of Brush!
Yes.
And I'm Lorelai.
Remember you two. With
Do
the
you
wings.
have a bone in your box?
Right. I don't. Right.
A finger bone in your safety
Do you
deposit.
have
do-
a digit?
Cedric! Do you remember that key that we gave to you that your wife... No, that we told you where it was that your wife had left you for the safe?
Yes.
Do you have it? It may be key to saving the world.
He's very dramatic.
But it's true!
But I think
know.
it might be linked to the person who...
Killed Lillian.
Oh. Okay.
World salvation and justice for Lillian.
He closes the door and you hear like,
piss.
shuffling around.
And the
And he
mayor
comes back.
player.
Okay, I've got it.
Will you come
Did-
to the bank with us? And...
Did you check it? Did you look inside it when you went to the bank?
No.
Right.
We're going to...
Well, I mean, I put stuff in it and then I...
Did you see any like finger bones or anything like that in there?
No, I didn't really look.
Okay.
We're going to
We
need to take a
go
little
and
trip.
check, yes.
We're going to need to come with you because the item might be very dangerous and we might have to fight off demons.
In the
Slash
bank.
the dead.
Banks, you know.
Well, usually
I
it's
mean-
vampires in a bank.
We had to fight one in the temple.
Blood-sucking
In the church.
accountant.
Okay.
It's not out of the question that they'd be in the bank as well. There's a lot of blood-sucking people in the bank.
Right. Let's,
Just make
What
that
are you
joke.
doing? Are you okay?
No! My wife's dead and now I've got to go face a demon.
No.
No. We're going to protect you from the demon.
Oh,
They're
good.
being dramatic because
There might not be
we're
a
a little
demon.
bit dramatic.
We just
Literally talking about
need
the
to,
end
we just
of
need
the
to
world.
check. We just need to check. And if it's not there, then don't worry about it.
Okay.
Like, sometimes you gotta read the room, you know? Like, play it down a bit. This guy doesn't want to know
I'm
about the end of the world.
I feel like we were confusing him with all the little bits and we should just go in with the big bit.
I think, no, just...
I mean, he's coming with us. We've got him.
Alright.
It'll be all right there. Let's go.
Okay. Okay. And you see sort of... He puts down his stick and picks up like a more sturdy thing that's... It's a
Ooh.
really hefty, sort of like a club.
Here you go. I had my sword. I'm not using it right now.
Okay. I don't think they let you take weapons into the bank.
Why were you taking the big stick in then?
As a walking stick.
Oh, a walking
Okay.
My walking sword.
Maybe.
My walking giant axe.
Let's head along.
This is my strolling mace.
I'm duped.
This is it's decorative.
You all head to the bank.
My leaning lance.
You walk inside and it is a beautiful, like a grey stone building. Like everything else is sort of like a bluey
Is it being guarded?
guarded.
Is it guarded by security staff?
There are two rather large, sturdy-looking blokes outside the front door.
Hi, this is my emotional support mace. Can I take it in with me?
Roll persuasion.
Oh my god!
I just have a
No.
shovel.
8.
No.
Lorelai.
Alright, I thought I...
Weapons can be left in the alcove to the left.
So what happens if you go in and you accidentally summon a demon? How do you defend yourself?
There are bank guards. They take care of that for you.
See, Cedric?
It's all fine.
It's all
I
fine.
can keep my shield, right?
Your shield is fine.
Yep, cool.
The axe and sword are not.
Yeah, and the lance.
And
And a badger.
The badger can stay outside.
Obviously, it's a riding animal.
There is a.
What
It's
about
like
my
one of
dagger?
those old West
Hitching
bars. Hitching post. Yes.
I
What
also
about my
tie my
dagger?
dinosaur.
Nope.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I don't think your
What about
dinosaur's
this
allowed
flask of
inside either.
whiskey?
The bag's fine. Whiskey is fine.
Okay, what about a demi-lit phylactery?
Why would
I'm
you
only
say
joking!
that?
I'm joking.
Roll deception.
Oh dear.
Fucking hell.
Why would
18.
Yes!
Fucking just shut up and put away the dagger.
Right, okay.
How about you, Mesh? You got anything?
Do you want the stick that I use?
Inside.
Okay.
Have a pleasant day at the bank, you all.
Thank you.
What a strange
I-
what a strange thing to say!
I do love
He's a
capitalism.
little nonplussed with the whole,
We're nonplussed with them. Have a nice day at the bank.
Yes.
Nonplussed means like, a little like
Yeah,
off.
That's how I feel about their last statement.
Okay.
Yes.
Ask for forgiveness, not permission.
Right. See, my mother always said I didn't have a filter. She said that things didn't stop between my brain and my mouth. They just came shooting out.
I
She
can
was
see
right.
why
Yeah.
she might think
yeah.
that.
I know. She's dead now, so which of us was the winner in the end?
Alright,
A
let's
lovely
go
time in
and try
heaven.
and find this finger.
Right.
You go into the bank.
Or toe.
I go up to the teller and I say, "Excuse me, would you give me the finger?"
Cedric,
Hey, no mas. What are you talking about?
Cedric, please, please.
Go and look in your box,
Could
Cedric.
Someone deal with. I'm so tired.
Oh, Cedric, aye. Is he gone back into your safe deposit box? Aye.
Where are you from?
I'm a dwarf.
I don't think that's the name of the
From
place.
mountains.
I used to live up the mountains.
Well, I've been in Payfell my whole life. And right now, I don't really want to tell you where my family's from.
That's alright. I don't want to tell you where my family's from either.
It was up a volcano. They're all dead now.
Probably
Right, yeah.
all dead, yeah.
Probably all dead. Your son's alive, right?
Yeah, apparently.
That's a thing we all
So,
know.
hang on, we'll...
Also didn't see my brother's corpse, so...
Yeah.
through the door to the left eye, and Cedric nods and sort of walks, opens the door and closes it behind him.
Shout
And I
if you
stay and
need
tell my
us.
life story to this teller.
The rest of you want, aye. Oh,
We're just here to protect him.
I never had a
Are you
sister.
sure?
Do you have a sister?
About 5 minutes of conversation.
You're
go
the
by.
best,
Yeah.
thank you.
And Cedric returns, quite sheepishly.
No, wait, were we not going in with him?
No.
Yes, we're not allowed.
Yeah.
He returns. No finger bone.
No, anything else in there that what you didn't put there?
The deeds to the house.
Wow, very nice one.
Some gold.
Ooh, nice.
Some pair of earrings.
Oh,
Not
there,
emerald,
there.
are
It's gonna
they?
be okay.
No, pearl.
Have you touched the gems of them?
Pearls.
They'll just be Lilith's earrings.
Still Lillian's?
Lillian, yeah, whatever her name was. Sorry.
Wow, Wallaby.
I don't think anyone can call anyone else on this. I forgot the fucking yellow book. So, it's really my bad.
I've got my random sheets of notes.
I've got
Yeah.
many sheets of
I've got her
notes.
name right here. Like,
Yeah.
literally right
Well,
here.
See?
Have you just been, for God's sake!
Yep.
Yeah, it says right there, Neri has a willy woo.
It's true.
Yeah.
Mary has a willy woo, willy woo, willy woo. Mary has a
Right,
willy
I'm
woo,
really sorry.
and it is full of spunk.
But thank you for
Thank you for checking. Sorry to take up your time.
Mary has a
thank you for
willy
helping
woo.
us.
They're
Stop.
okay. Yes, they're taking the air back out of the vault, and
The air?
oh yeah, it's a vacuum in there. Otherwise, people just teleport in.
Wow.
Well,
It's really impressive. It's gnome made, and they just took all the air out, and then anyone goes in. Sort of just. There was a guy a few years ago now.
Did he explode?
Apparently, it took him like a week or two to get
Has
the bits of
anyone
gristle
tried
out of the
drilling a
floor.
hole
Everyone
in the
lost
wall
that
first?
detail.
Yeah,
Like really, just
it really sticks in the
hones
mind.
on the gristle.
So why would you drill a hole in the wall?
Speaking as the
You
one
let the air back
who
in.
had to fucking do it, yeah, it really stuck in my mind.
Oh, buddy.
Says the teller.
Yeah.
So if someone teleported in there and exploded,
A hole in the wall.
then you'd then be cleaning it for quite a long time, right? Took a week, you say?
Aye, it
Oh,
was.
in all that time, it's no longer a
Oh
vacuum in
no,
there.
we go in and we clean it for a bit,
Okay.
and then we go back out and then we do the vacuum. Because obviously, if we did it like over one day, it'd take like what 8 hours. But yeah,
It seems much more efficient, doesn't it? If someone teleported and it exploded, and then you were just left it unguarded for a day.
a lot
Sounds
less,
better.
a lot less secure though.
Lorelei!
Speaking of tunneling in, a few things. That's your plan, is it? Well directed, no. This one would be about
This
But yeah, if you wanted to, it's downstairs, and so you'd have to tunnel in at the side, and then when you made the hole, like the wall would sort of cave in because all the air would rush in with you, and you'd still go in
Okay.
and be ripped apart.
You understand my curiosity is purely scientific, right?
Interesting. No, Lorelei, we're fine. Let's go, Lorelei. Let's go.
I am a learned woman.
Pulling on the sleeve.
Well, you're a learned elf, I'll give you that.
I'm a lot of things.
Perhaps you should talk to the mistress.
Who's the mistress?
Well, normally it is just me and the lads, but she's visiting from the fucking name of the capital.
Oh, I feel like we had that.
From
What are the guidelines on storing remains of people
No.
in
Ratham.
Oh,
Ratham.
Ratham.
Fucking, yeah. Where's my yellow book? Okay, sorry. What?
What are the guidelines on storing human components in the vault?
If it's sealed, it's fine.
Right. So I could put a few spare fingers in there.
Hey, if you want it.
Right.
What was
Has
the
anyone
name?
ever done that?
Sorry.
What was the name of the lady that you were just saying?
The
You said that
mistress.
she came from the
Hey,
mistress. What's her
The
name?
mistress.
Yeah.
She came from Ratham.
Yeah.
Fucking yellow book.
Steve. Freya.
Freya.
Ooh, no, hang on. It's
It's definitely Freya.
The mayor.
I had it. Nope, forgot.
The mayor of the bank.
Mr. Scaly.
Is that just
Mistress?
Kelly said strangely?
Kaylee.
Maybe. Kehli.
Kelly.
oh no, so no.
Mr.
Kaylee.
Scaly.
Kelly.
I don't know her first name, but hey, you have a word with her.
Okay.
Hey.
Cool.
Now what was that seeing?
Do you know if anyone has stored human remains in the vault? I imagine that's like the kind of thing you've got to declare.
We give people privacy. We don't ask what's in them.
Okay.
They're the only ones allowed to access it.
Right.
And we don't. They're the only ones with a key to it.
How do I set one up?
Oh, hey, it costs 1 gold to set it up.
Yes.
We don't
And
have
then
that between
it's,
us. Oh, we probably do actually.
I've got 8 gold.
It's a silver a week.
Okay.
You need to
And
buy
then
things.
I
we
need
got
to save up for
at the
spell
minute
books.
we've got 7 spare boxes.
7 spare boxes.
Hey.
Okay.
It's
One
a
gold.
silver a week.
Silver
That's
a
a
week.
lot of money for the normal people, right?
Oh,
It's
aye.
not for normal people.
So how did Lilith afford it?
Still
Lillian
Lillian.
afford it.
It's
How
just
did
so
Lillian
disrespectful.
We don't ask where the money comes
That's
from.
literally.
Egg economy.
She making that egg back.
You don't know.
Who's to lay the golden eggs?
Well, they did say it was like a side hustle of theirs.
One
Maybe
gold.
their main hustle makes them a lot of money.
It's drugs.
1 gold to set up.
Mhm.
And
By the way, is
We should definitely talk to this mistress, right?
Someone out there.
No, it's upstairs flat.
Okay.
okay. It is nearly 10 o'clock though.
Mm-hmm.
We've gone so
find out if her
far.
name is actually Kaylee, and if it isn't, make it that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. So we need to find out from Mistress Keeley. From Ratham?
so to-do
No,
list.
but who is here? She's here from Ratham currently.
Hey, she's
To
in
do
the
this?
offices.
Right.
She's been visiting for a week. She didn't say why, but it's one of these inspection things.
Right.
Can we just go and knock on the door, or do we need to make an appointment with you? Or...
I mean, I suppose you need to make an appointment, but she's
we-
currently free as far as I know.
Nice. So we've got an appointment now.
If you want to go, I'll just let her know you're coming.
Yes,
Hey,
that'd be great.
I
hey,
think
1 sec. And he
we
pulls
should,
out this little tube up your nest and just has a little... And here like a...
I think we should ask her if she's the Brotherhood of Kelthane. I think we should ask
Hey,
everyone that.
one sec.
I do, but
Oi, she'll see you now. She's got a spare 10 minutes.
Sick.
I think we should let the secret society remain a secret.
Oh, I don't like
Secret of
secrets.
Society. What?
I'm not good at keeping
What did I
secrets.
just say? Dwarf without a name?
Shut up.
Stop grilling me then!
His name is
Gavin.
William Teller.
Grindel.
It's fine. I'm going to fucking read. Something like that.
We should
probably.
really just... Like, that's information that leads to evil people dying. You know?
Right.
They take evil people and feed them to the lich.
Yes.
We should probably let them keep doing that for now.
Okay.
I take it this is out of the earshot of the gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is in hushed tones.
Oh no, we're saying it very loudly in front of him.
But hushed tones aren't great
I'm
for the
doing like a
microphones.
show
That's fair,
of
that's
what's
fair.
going on. I'm playing out all the secrets.
There's a presentation with the
Yeah.
slides. Yeah.
Get that info. So you found out about our
Without
secret
his head.
brotherhood informational pamphlet back out.
So we need to go to the... No.
If only that was yellow.
If only it was fighting... Like last week it was all fights and I forgot, like I lost 2 of the miniatures. This week it's all story.
Is
And
that
then
it up there on top of the books? That little yellow
Oh, I see
Yeah,
what
I
you're
thought
talking
that
about.
too.
down.
no, that's
no,
just a
that's
book.
not it. No.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Neither's that. Though I like your thinking, and it is yellow. But no.
You did point at that down there on this shelf, right?
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah,
not it. Yeah.
We'll have to try.
No, yeah, absolutely.
It's not that yellow thing, is it?
Oh, that'd be
That's a
hilarious.
kazoo.
That is a kazoo.
That is a kazoo.
You should still try it.
Stephen
Not on the microphone. No.
Oh.
So, do you all head through to the mattress?
Yeah.
To the offices
Yeah.
then, sure.
Yes.
Head over to the left, and there was a lady in a black cloak playing the piano, apparently. No.
Wow! Wow! I'm amazed.
Oh.
She is sat at a large desk. She seems rather... What's the word? No, not rather. No, rather like...
Great big tracts of land.
Uptight.
It's like, physically, she seems rather, not scrawny, what's the word? Like, withered? No.
Emaciated.
Emaciated.
Withered.
Yes.
Just go
very
in.
much, yeah.
She's withered.
Yeah, no.
She malnourished.
She seems a little emaciated. She's actually wearing, currently, a golden breastplate. You can see she's...
I like your breastplate.
It's blinged out.
Yeah. Yes. What seems to be the issue? I have very little time.
Right.
Wait, what were we going to say?
For the good of the world.
Yes.
Would someone else like to do the
Did
presentation?
you
this
see that
time?
big cloud of death that hung over the village a couple of days ago?
Oh, there was something, yes, outside the Church of Chanty. This is about that.
We're dealing with that. See, it turns out there's a lich.
Didn't it? What? Didn't it go immediately?
No, we sorted it out, but there's a lich. And we
Right.
need help finding its bits so we can get rid of it.
And this is my problem, is it?
We heard that there was a piece in the bank.
A piece of
Lich
lich. A piece of lich in the what?
in the vault.
In one of the security in the boxes.
And obviously you don't want an item of such cosmic evil inside your bank, and we need it, so we're hoping that something can be done.
How do you feel about cosmic evil? Good? Bad?
Indifferent?
I like your cloak.
Good breastplate.
Thank you.
You do look like you could use a sandwich, though.
She seems, yeah, very, very pale.
I'll pass her a ration. It's just some jerky.
Does it seem like she has a disease?
No, it doesn't.
You can think about it if you want.
There is. You can.
What?
I'm making it.
Oh, it's the name of the lich. There's been so many names, and I thought
Yeah.
he was called Zidane. So
I thought it was Zendaya. So.
You could do me a small favour.
Ooh.
I sent
a man on a job a few days ago
Back job.
to fetch me a knife. And it seems he's stolen it.
That's mean.
Yes.
What's the man called? What does he look like?
The-
What kind of a tiefling is he?
I just punch her in the side at this point.
We
quite hard.
need a spray bottle for every time she...
Yeah, no, legitimately, there's just a in the ribs.
The man was a half-elf called Williams.
Right.
Why does that ring a bell?
What did he look like?
Thin, pointy ears. No, you're getting the wrong impression. Here, and she hands you. It's like a small crystal sphere. Hold this. And as you hold it, as soon as you grasp it, you see, sat in the chair across the way from her, a man. A half-elf. It's sort of, but it's like, it's a ghostly red image of him. And he seems to be talking.
It's like security footage.
What he didn't know was and yeah, the image passes over.
Oh.
What?
And he's holding, you see,
What's he holding?
he's holding...
My world's been invaded by a dark spirit. Oh, it's good.
He's holding a small, thin book. I gave him this. It's a list of instructions, and it had an enchantment on it where basically you can follow his path. Take your finger and trace it along. And she shows you this. Just move it along there, and you can see the way he goes. You can see where he went, and you should see where he is.
Oh, God,
Let's see if he still has the book on him.
When you do this, he moves very fast forward.
Yeah, and it is like winding a tape. And you can see, like, you do
That
that,
was
and,
the
and then you do it, and he goes backwards, and stops.
And if we do this for you, you'll let us have the item that will stop the world from ending.
Yes, but we will not have this in writing.
No.
Can have it in our
I'm
hearts.
dubious.
You will also bring me his or someone's finger. You say it's a finger bone.
No, toe? Didn't I hear someone say toe?
Toe. Bring me a toe.
Well, bring a toe and a finger just in case.
We're going to have... Well, let's be honest, right? We're going to have to take all of someone's toes and fingers because we don't know which one it is. So any which way, we are taking 10 digits from a dead person. So let's take all 10 digits.
Just in case.
Be done with it.
You've got a shovel,
Fine.
haven't you?
I do have
Well,
a
the
shovel.
I
Actually,
am
get some
proficient in
fingers and-
flensing. Just bring me the
Why are
hand.
you proficient in flensing, though?
I've had a
flensing?
long and interesting life.
What is flensing?
It is removing the skin and flesh from bones,
That's
leaving
very-
them immaculate.
Really specific.
Yes, it is.
Horrendous.
That's a very suspicious skill to have.
Do you want this
Yes,
finger
no, I'm
bone,
sorry.
toe bone, or
Yes,
not?
we do.
How long does it take you to make an entire pig just all
Bring me
like just clean bones? Like rough estimate, how long would that take you?
Best part of half a day.
What about a bear?
Fast.
It's quite fast.
That's incredible.
It is a passion of mine.
Wow.
Oh, this
Okay,
person's
now
fucking
you've
cool.
called it a passion, and I think
I want
we
an insight.
No, we
this
need to
lady.
leave.
Yep,
we
go
need
for
to
it.
leave
Evil as
right now.
I apologise if I offended you. My inner monologue is often an outer one.
Oh, I've got such good insight.
24.
23.
Oh, we're inciting the fuck out of her.
She seems to know what she's talking about.
I'm natural
Flensing.
20.
But does she seem...
That's
no.
nice, but you
Yeah, I
didn't
know.
call for a roll. Yeah.
No, I know.
Sorry.
Does she seem...
I still wanted to see what I'd get. I still wanted to see what I would get.
You rolled very well.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you. It's the only one I've done.
Does it seem like a malicious knowledge or just a general... This is just... I had
There is
a job in a butcher.
There is a bit of a bravado to it.
Okay.
She
So
seems
like
to be
a
exaggerating
tortury
some.
flavor.
Okay, that's
But yes.
cool. That's fine then.
But she is trying to very much sort of intimidate you, you feel. And there is...
Oh, I'm just trying to. Okay.
I'm just impressed.
Yeah. There's a sort of edge to it.
Okay.
Edgy.
Okay.
Do you want to give us a tracking thing in case we want to run off as well, and then they will send another load of people? There'll be like a lot of tracking things.
What do you think that is?
What does it track us to?
Excuse me,
Yes.
I've got it now.
Yeah, well, yeah. There was excellent object work of passing it around the room. Wellaby, you passed it then back to...
I put it in the middle.
Yeah,
so
it went back to
Yeah.
her, and I took it back
sure,
off
sure.
her
Then, yes.
to make the fast forward joke.
Absolutely, I was...
We all remember the fast forward joke because it was a good joke.
It was hilarious.
Yes.
I
It looks
think
like that, but red.
I put it down as the tracking crystal.
That's cool.
You can have the white box back.
So,
Sure. There you
so.
Wait, you've still got that?
Yeah, but it's now in white.
Fair enough. Cool. Yeah.
She wants some bones. Cool.
Yes. Bring me the replacements, and yes, you can have this evil thing.
Nice.
I
Sweet
think-
deal, Happy Meal.
We are gonna get her done.
Okay.
That'd be a good point.
You
to
set off
end it.
straight on this? Yeah, I think this would be a good point to
I
do this.
think that at some point
How's the
during
Twitch chat doing?
this,
Just Luke mocking us now.
I think that we need somebody to let it be known that there is this problem here and try to gather a council to deal with the fact that there is this lich
We
nearby.
should.
This
We should
sounds like
get
a personal,
T-shirts that say "Looking
This
for
sounds like a
Toad."
good job for you.
a personal passion.
This
of mine.
sounds like something that I would like to spend the next couple of days doing.
However long
Oh, yeah.
we
Oh,
spend
yes.
next session, I think
That sounds, yes.
and I will be
doing.
here in the town when
Yes.
you return.
very well.
Beautiful.
And I would like to cast something that would do some buff on people for this long period of time.
Mm-hmm.
Should have prepared dark vision. That shit lasts for
I'm
hours.
just gonna give. I'm gonna burn all my second level spell slots
Jesus.
to give everyone 10 foot of movement speed for an hour.
Nice.
Because that's all I got.
Strider.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Fast. I mean, I probably won't
Now
last.
we can move to the people.
Anything useful, yeah.
What's up?
No, it's absolutely yes.
So,
Good
Is that
work.
the end?
Good work, all.
Yes.
what
And
are
good
you
night.
doing? Are you going to
Good
say
night.
goodbye and stuff?
And good
Yeah.
luck.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Thank you if
and
anyone's
good night.
watching.
We'll be back next week.
I won't.
And